Tonight on BCS Under the Lights, the Carver Rams and the winless Hayden Wildcats will go head-to-head in a battle on the north side. Will the Rams send the Wildcats home with another loss? And Carver's track team had some explosive wins last school year. Will the Rams have enough speed and dominance this upcoming season? We'll talk to the runners tonight and find out. The pre-show starts right now.
BCS Under the Lights. The pregame show.
From Birmingham to the world, this is BCS Under the Lights. The 1-1 Carver Rams will face the Hayden Wildcats in a 5A regional matchup. Welcome in to our pre-show. I'm Steve Brown here with Brett Oates, Ray Turner, Keith Mills, and Justin Scott. What should we expect from the Carver Rams tonight? Justin Scott went searching for answers earlier this week.
Coach, you got Hayden coming in this week, big game with playoff implications. What's the goal?
The goal is come in and take care of business. We got off to a fast start, had a rocky situation last week, but this week we just get back around football.
Xavier Woods, you guys almost pulled it out last week, but it wasn't enough to get the job done. What's the preparation going into this week?
We just gonna fight harder and push the practice, push through the week.
What's the difference between the offense last year and this year?
We just got a bunch of young people coming in. I feel like we getting better though.
What's so special about this defense this year rather than last year for you guys to be able to make a further push into the playoffs?
This year we got a lot more communicators. We got a lot more people flying to the ball. It's a lot more work ethic than from last year. We put in a lot more work.
Justin Scott, BCS Media.
Yeah, that was nice. That was real nice right there.
Now, what I will say this, though, is you got to make Coach Carson stop talking so much. Okay? Stop him from chatty patty.
Well, Keith, do you foresee the Rams pulling off a major victory tonight?
Well, I think it's going to be a relatively easy victory for Carver tonight. You've got a Hayden team coming in at 0-4 currently. They've had problems. Back in May, Coach Chad Eads made the statement in the media. He said, I needed a football team. Well, I could guess he wouldn't say I wanted an 0-5 football team in the middle of September. So they've got to really work hard tonight to get a win. They've got Jaden Mumford, who's their quarterback, doing a great job. He's got 6 touchdown passes on the year, completing more than 60% of his passes. And then wide receiver, you've got Xander Lehman, who's a freshman, believe it or not, averaging more than 50 yards a game. And running the football tonight is going to be Case Stockman, and he's averaging 56 yards per game. He is also a freshman. So Hayden's got a lot to build on, but they've got a lot to work on as well.
Brett the Threat, what you got for us?
Well, all I can say is I think Carver has a very good opportunity to win this ball game tonight. And the reason I say that is I'm looking at, you've got guys like Jarvis Wade. You have the wide receiver, Kendall Thomas. And here's the thing. You got on the defensive side, Kamari Stokes. That guy has already 15 tackles by himself, the outside linebacker.
Yes,
he is a prospect that is going to be playing at the next level on Saturdays in this time next year.
As
Sugar Ray.
Young folks say, he's a problem.
Yeah, he is, Sugar Ray.
It concerns me about Hayden because they're giving up 40 points a game, and then Carver averages 29 a game. Now, they can score, Hayden can score, but they can't stop anybody. But what I saw last week on film, Carver defense got pushed around. I never seen nobody push them around. They didn't act like they were that physical team from last year. But what they got to do tonight, it's Northern Birmingham outside the stadium, but inside the stadium tonight is Wade County. He got to play up to his potential. When he plays up to his potential, nobody can stop Wade County.
Justin?
I love what I heard and seen at practice this week. Carver comes in, we haven't seen those guys. Last week we had them high up on the board. It's a night for us to be able to see what these guys can actually do on offense and defense. That's what I'm waiting to see.
Sounds like a winner. Now, Tommy Palladino joins us live with Hayden's plan to stop the Rams' potential stampede.
All right, Coach. Hey, we're talking. Jarvis Wade for the Carver Rams. He's a dual threat quarterback. How do you plan to stop him?
Well, that's the problem of the night. You know, if you make him stay in the pocket, he kind of picks you apart throwing the ball. But if you pressure him too much, he takes off running and he gains a bunch of yards there. So it's kind of, that's the problem. We're going to have to run to the ball and try to, I think try to keep him in the pocket, but then also pressure him enough to keep him off his toes a little bit.
Gotcha. Now, on the other side of the ball, Brandon Stover, he's the quarterback of the defense. He's rangy. How do you plan to neutralize him? Well,
I think all their linebackers kind of stand out. That's the first thing when you turn the film on. They run to the ball well, and they're a little bigger than what you normally see linebackers in high school. So that's I think we gotta throw the ball around them a little bit. Make them stay there in the middle, and then try to run the ball side to side a little bit and make them have to run.
Well, big matchup, area game, so good luck out there, Coach.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, absolutely. See you guys.
Ray, do you see the Rams stampeding over the Wildcats tonight?
Oh, yes, I do. They're gonna give them a go, and they're gonna win because they got to. Because if they lose this game, you forgot later on down the line they got to face Wooden Honor and they got to face Ramsey, and those are two tough teams. So you got to take care of your home game. And tonight, it depends on, again, like I said, Wade County.
Justin Scott.
Hayden come in tonight 0-4. Hayden comes in tonight to try to be a spoiler. Carver has an opportunity to make the playoffs, but if they lose tonight, that's what Hayden came to do, to make sure they don't do that.
Brett Oates.
That's exactly what Coach Carson said. This is a region game. This is an important game. So, yeah, they're going to have to be firing on all cylinders. They're not taking Hayden for advantage. They're just looking past them. This is a game they've got to have.
Keith, you got the final word. Did he get it right?
The Carver Rams cannot slip up tonight. You've got 4 teams in Region 5 that have 1-1 records right now. So whoever slips up between Ramsey, Carver, Corner, it's going to be disastrous for them. You've got Winona lurking in the wings, waiting for an opportunity to get into the playoffs. So Carver's got to bring it tonight, and I think that they will.
All right, well, it's time to get down to the much anticipated, never duplicated.
Here we go.
Always contested, the Brett Oates postage poll.
I don't know if it's contested and all that stuff, but all I know is that, if you really enjoyed and you think some stuff is going on now in high school football in the BCS,
yes,
wait till you see this.
Oh.
Invading the poll at number 5 are the 1-1 Rams of Carver, making a big statement and clawing their way into number 4 are the 1-3 Rams of Ramsey, blistering into the number 3 spot are the 2-1 Winona Dragons, galloping into the number 2 position are the 2-1 Mustangs of Jackson Olin. Remaining at the top of the mountain are the undefeated 4-0 Bison of the Thundering Herd of Parker. The Herd steamrolled over the Blue Devils of Mortimer Jordan 47-7.
Well, guys, there you have it. There you go. What do you got, Justin?
Keith Ramsey Ram Mills.
Yes.
You got to come see me tonight, man. I'm surprised they haven't confiscated that ring off.
I know that's right.
Listen, one of our greatest philosophers in my book, Mike Tyson, once said, you have to be ready to take a punch.
Right.
Corner, they was ready.
Yes.
Ramsey came out, punched him in the mouth.
Yes, they did.
That's all they have to do. The rest of this season, if Ramsey comes out, punched him in the mouth, they going to be up on that board.
Yes.
What do you got now?
Well, with that being said, I would have hoped that my Ramsey Rams would have been ranked a little bit higher. Brett Oates, I would have brought Ramsey in at 2, Winona in at 3, J.O. at 4, and Carver at 5.
All right, what do you got there for me, Sugar Bear?
gonna go out on a limb. I'm feeling myself about somebody the Rams because Ramsey could be the best 1-3 team in the country. Because what I saw last week, they dominated the trenches. They got back to Rams of football. They were running the football with Martin. But I want them to be up to number 3, number 2. I want them at number 2 because they beat corner and then corner beat Winona. So I kind of feel good about them being at number 2.
All right, Steve Brown.
I agree with what Ray just said. With the changes that were made by Coach Jackson, by Ramsey, they are heading toward the 5A playoffs in a strong way. So I like the fact that Ramsey's doing good, and they should be higher in that offensive poll.
I'm back on the Ramsey bandwagon, guys.
Go blue, baby.
All right, now let's dive into the coaches poll and see who are the meanest of the BCS defenses.
Yes.
Charging into the 5th spot are the Rams of Carver. High-fiving their way into number 4 are the Colonels of Jackson Olin. Flaming into the number 3 slot are the Dragons of Winona. Making a return appearance are the Rams of Ramsey. Remaining as the stingiest defense in the BCS are the Purple and White of the Thundering Herd of Parker. The Bison gifted 7 points to the Blue Devils of Mortimer Jordan in the Herd's 47-7 win. This is the 13th consecutive win for the Herd.
All right. How do you guys feel about the defensive poll?
Yeah, well, Parker's headed to Carrollton, Georgia tomorrow night, and I think Carrollton's going to get a chance to see what D1 prospects look like on defense.
All right, Justin.
You know, guys, I've been on the Woodlawn bandwagon. I'm not falling off, but what I think is happening here is J.O. is becoming who we've been wanting Woodlawn to become.
Yes.
So I think J.O. is in a nice spot, and I think they're going to move up on the poll.
Okay, Ray.
Well, we got Parker number 1. I agree with all the polls, but Parker, they're gonna face somebody that can stand up to them tomorrow. Tomorrow night, somebody. Last time they came to Birmingham, they scored on 2 special team touchdowns. So if Parker can go up there and play defense, especially in the secondary with Moody, I think they'll come home because Carrollton has a freshman quarterback.
Okay, what did you say, Steve?
I agree with what the brothers have said. I mean, Parker is our preeminent number 1. And we just have to see what plays out over these next couple weeks because there's going to be some critical football played in both 5A and 6A over these next couple games.
Now, let me tell you this. Both of these teams right there, Parker's going against Carrollton. Both of them are number 3 in their state rankings.
Yes.
So they are matched up right here.
Yeah.
Now, Coach Warren, about the special teams, says that, you know, last year they made some mistakes on special teams. He feels very confident that his special teams are going to make a difference tomorrow.
And just think about this, guys. You've got a situation, Birmingham City Schools may have as many as 5 teams in the playoffs. You're looking at Ramsey, Carver, Winona, J.O., and I'm missing one.
Ramsey.
And Ramsey, yes.
There you go.
How could you miss Ramsey?
Get me out of here.
All right, Steve.
Absolutely. Now to our Marlon King, Block Global Commercial Real Estate Scholar Athlete of the Week. Yeah, we're spotlighting Braden Stover. Hard on the field and hard in the classroom, earning a 3.4 grade point average, and I gotta say, out of Inglenook K-8 Middle School, Braden Stover, yeah, way to get it done, young man. And a special congratulations to the Carver volleyball player, Jakaria Riggs, on publishing her first ever book. I'm sorry, spending her senior year entering the AL.com through the Birmingham Promise. And we appreciate Jakaria. We laud her for her accomplishments. Up next, inquiring minds want to know, who are the top 5 bands in the BCS? Oh, Brett Oates.
Here we go.
Hey, no excuses for this one. The list is coming.
grind and he gon' get it. Put them peas up in the stoley. He gon' drive 1,000 miles till his pockets keep on growing. I be skating on the ice on my neck like a goldfish.
Hi, I am Lucero Flores, the graphic arts instructor here at Carver High School. If you're ready to turn your creativity into a future full of possibilities, join us in the graphic arts program. This program prepares you for real success with hands-on projects, professional portfolio building, and the chance to compete in Skills USA. You will gain the tools to succeed in college and careers like graphic design, advertising, and media. For more information, contact me at the email address listed on your screen.
Stay in the know with Birmingham City Schools. Download our brand new BCS mobile app in Google Play or the App Store.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights with Steve Brown, Brett Oates, Ray Turner, Keith Mims, Tommy Palladino, and Justin Scott. We are Birmingham City Schools.
Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. My name is London Johnson. I'm a 4th grader at Norwood Elementary School, home of the Tigers. I have your game day forecast for today's game between the Hayden Wildcats and the Carver Rams. The weather is going to be nice and sunny. The temperatures will be in the lower 80s at kickoff and a low of 68. That's your game day forecast. Enjoy the game.
Yeah, you're looking at the Carver Ram band as they ball and parlay Ram style. Yeah, listen to it for a minute. Give me a minute, guys. Yeah, welcome back to BCS Under the Lights. I'm Steve Brown here with Brett Oates, Keith Mills, Ray Turner, and Justin Scott. Now it's time for the much anticipated, I said it before, yeah, never duplicated, and very highly scrutinized Brett Oates band poll. Brett, take it away.
Well, gentlemen, for you band aficionados, like that SAT word, all right, wait till you see what's happening this week.
90-degree knee lifting into the 5th position are the green and gold of the Woodlawn Colonels. Double stepping into the number 4 slot are the Dragons of Winona at number 3. For the first time, we have 2 bands in the post, the Carver Rams and the Parker Thundering Herd. With their brass construction blowing into number 2 are the Vikings of Huffman at the very top. At number 1 are the blue and white of the Ramsey Rams. Their precision for that size band is very impressive for having a lot of new members.
All right, Brett Oates, back to you, baby. That's your poll.
Well, what do you guys think on that one, sir?
How could I not be happy? You got the blue pride of the South Side, the Ramsey Marching Rams at number 1. I am in agreement with every band you've got on here. You get a pat on the shoulder.
Oh, my
friend.
goodness. I don't know. Checking the mail, right? What you got, Justin?
Even though it's your birthday, Keith, I can't let that slide, man. I see we got 2 people at 3. We got Park and we got Carver. The way Carver got me jamming right now, I think they might have my heart by the end of the night.
All right. Ray turn.
I got to agree with you, Noob, and you know why? Because right now, they dancing in heaven. You got Tall Paul. Hey, he used to do the band. Remember me?
Yes,
Tall
indeed.
Paul.
Yes,
hey,
indeed.
the Black Pope. And Saturday Playboy. I'm proud of you right now.
All right. Doctor with the beautiful bow tie.
I've heard what the brothers are saying, man. This is a good poll, good stuff. Go BCS bands. Keep it going and keep it crunk.
Now, let me ask you guys this right here.
Okay.
Have we just seen, since we started doing the band polls, how they have improved and these bands have grown and just the showmanship, the sound.
Absolutely. And we stated this last week. Many of the bands are preparing for the Magic City Classic, which is only a little more than a month away, and they know they've got to be really sharp to participate in that.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm just glad to see the programs get better.
BCS got some of the best bands in the land.
Yes.
Like you said last week, they can be easily #1, interchangeable every week.
Yep.
So this week coming out, I think next week we're going to have another team at the top.
Hopefully not.
All right. All right, guys. Well, we're going to move over there to you, Doc.
I love Keith Mims and his unabashed support for our alma mater, the Ramsey Rams. Don't go anywhere. We have some mouth-watering game day foods to showcase after the break. So we've teased your ears, and now it's time to tease your palate. We'll be right back.
I can't wait.
There you go.
1918.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Christopher Lang. I am the Academy of Engineering instructor here at George Washington Carver High School. This program offers students hands-on learning in STEM, including college visits, work site tours, and opportunities to earn industry credentials. For more information about our program, you can contact me at clang@bhm.k12.al.us.
Birmingham City Schools district leaders and representatives from the J-Lab Birmingham Bowl walking down the halls of Sun Valley Elementary School, heading to a well-deserving educator.
Hi, Ms. Bobs. Hi. We have a wonderful presentation for you today. Yes.
Surprises keep coming. How you doing?
Yes.
Yeah, we got a gift for you.
Yes, we have. Oh my goodness.
How are you doing?
How are you?
We're very well. I'm Mark Meadows. I'm with the J-Lab Birmingham Bowl. And each year we work with the superintendent to recognize and honor the Teachers of the Year.
Andrea Bobs, Birmingham City Schools 2025-2026 Elementary Teacher of the Year, was all smiles as J-Lab Birmingham Bowl reps praised her for her commitment to the scholars at Sun Valley Elementary School. What were you thinking when we walked through the door?
I didn't know. I thought you were here to observe Ms. Thompson's wonderful kindergarten class. And with me being the new ARI coach, I was just observing some wonderful teaching.
ESPN and the College Football Playoff Foundation is surprising and honoring teachers all across the country this week for going the extra yard in their schools, just like Ms. Bobs.
I thought that my reign as Teacher of the Year was coming to an end, and I'm still just really receiving surprises.
Why do you think you're so worthy of the surprises?
I have no clue. That's a very good question, but I do know that I love what I do. And I'm just excited to be recognized for something that I love to do. 22 years in this profession, and I cannot imagine myself doing anything different.
Sun Valley's principal, Delilah Stent, believes Ms. Bobs is dynamic and worthy of this recognition.
She has a real passion for education and teaching students that is exuded in instructional delivery, her passion and her love for the children. And not only that, now she has the opportunity to share what she knows with the staff as she's in this ARI coach position now.
Across town at George Washington Carver High School.
Dennis, this is all for you.
Oh, wow. Hi, everybody. Hey, how you guys doing? Hello, I'm Mark Meadows. I'm the Executive Director of the J-Lab Birmingham Bowl.
Government teacher and BCS soccer coordinator Aubrey Bennett was caught off guard as he was recognized for his exceptional work at Carver.
I'd like to congratulate you on being the 2024 Teacher of the Year in Secondary Education.
In addition to being named Birmingham City Schools 2025-2026 Secondary Teacher of the Year, Bennett made it to the Final Four round of the Alabama Teacher of the Year program. Bennett was a runner-up, earning the title of alternate Alabama Teacher of the Year.
Coach, what does this mean to, be able to represent Birmingham City Schools in this type of way and receive such an award?
Well, I'm very proud as always. In my role this year as Secondary Teacher of the Year for the state of Alabama, that's the biggest thing that I want to do. I want to let educators across not just the state but the country know that Birmingham City Schools is doing an amazing thing here, and as well as Carver High School under the leadership of Ms. Tiki Hines and under our superintendent, Dr. Mark Sullivan. So I'm just very excited. I'm very blessed. And again, this is always about the kids. So we're just trying to bring a spotlight to all the positive things that our kids are doing on a daily basis, especially here at Carver High School.
Carver's principal, Tiki Hines, considers Bennett as a change agent.
I'm so glad to see Coach Bennett being recognized for being the great educator that he is. He means a lot to the North Birmingham community and here at Carver High School. He serves in so many different capacities as an instructor, a coach, former athletic director, SGA sponsor. He is just a valued treasure.
It was Christmas in September for the two educators as J-Lab Birmingham Bowl and College Football Playoff Foundation presented them with gifts.
A gift certificate for you that is $1,500 gift certificate for classroom resources. Our new title sponsor is J-Lab, and J-Lab wanted to give you some tech upgrades to your classroom.
Dr. Sullivan, it's always great when our teachers are being recognized by outside organizations for their work in the classroom.
In Birmingham City Schools, we say success starts here, and it really starts in the classroom. And the teachers that are being recognized today here at Sun Valley and at Carver really exemplify the best of the best in Birmingham City Schools. But you can go into any classroom and you'll see quality work that's happening across our school district. So I'm very proud that that outside organizations are seeing the work that's being done and recognizing our teachers.
Bennett and Bob's will have to get their football fan gear ready soon. The two will receive a pair of tickets to attend the J-Lab Birmingham Bowl game in December.
I was hoping it was going to be Bama versus UAB.
I'm Fred Davenport, BCS Media.
Birmingham City Schools scholars learn to lead and serve. They travel throughout the country and around the world, excel in the classroom and on playing fields, tracks, and courts. The knowledge they gain leads to millions in scholarships. The lessons they learn today and nurturing they receive prepare our scholars to own businesses, star on stages, lead universities and corporations, impact our nation and our world. Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools.
Welcome back to our pregame show. Joining us live for our game day food segment. No relation, but he's my cousin. Jason Brown with 1918 Catering. Chef Brown. What kind of food do we have here today?
Man, it's football season, so don't dang go better with a nice football game than a nice hand-patted burger from over in 1918.
Absolutely. No doubt. Come on with it. Yeah. Come on, put it together and tell us how you do it.
So we got a fresh hand-patted, all-ground beef patty burger here. We got my fresh onions here that we're going to add my little jus to as well.
Our
jus. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Once that cheese just melted, then we're going to come right on top of here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. Boy, Jason Edmonds got my name on
All our burgers are served with a toasted brioche bun as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to come right here. Fresh tomatoes, lettuce.
Yes.
Oh, then you got to top it off with mustard.
See, you got some stuff here, Chef Brown.
Oh, man, I got love here.
I mean, it's simple, but it's complex.
It is complex. See, the complexity of it is that I'm going to buy all fresh ground beef. I'm going to pack that myself. It's got my house 1918 seasoning in there as well. And then we kind of let that marinate overnight. So that burger wasn't just patted this morning. That's love and work that's put into these burgers.
That is. Now, Keith Mims is our Mikey. Give it to Keith. He'll eat it. He's everything.
Wait, do this.
is give me half and Brett half, and let me go do.
There you go. The best.
You know what they said? Jesus was a caterer, so that's my job. Is to make
Now,
sure
I'm
the
going
people.
to tell you something. I've had their turnip green casserole.
Hold on. It's that collard green casserole.
Collard green, correct
That collard
me,
green
Chef.
casserole
Talk
comes
about
with
it.
fresh smoked turkey, fresh collard greens, sauteed onions and tomatoes. Then we take our famous mama cornbread recipe and bake it off on the top of that. But everything that you see here, everything that we do is made fresh and in-house. 1918 has been blessed by the best. So if you ever need us, if you ever want us, please come by and see me, man.
They are real. Brett, get your square, man.
Oh, I thought he was going to pass it over here.
Oh,
Jason
he
gave me the okey doke.
All right, Justin and Ray.
Justin, you going to grab one? Oh, here we go, right here.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Now, so you guys know here, these chips that we're serving with this burger is our homemade, house-made pita chips. They're made in-house, seasoned fresh daily. So you come by and have lunch with us every day.
I've been tearing those up since before we got on air.
How do you make those? Those are phenomenal.
So we're going to take fresh tortillas, cut them into 8 squares, flash fry them, and then we have our house seasoning mix that we add to those as well.
Chef Brown, tell us again where you're located, how we can get in touch with you, because you have some great stuff. This is not all. This is just a touch of what you can get at 1918.
Man. You can reach us at 1918catering.com. We're located at 197 Vulcan Road, 205-518. 5711, or just come by and see us, 197 Vulcan Road, Homewood, Alabama.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you can rent your facility and then you'll cater the food for the event.
So today we're hosting Penske Trucking Company. We have about 100 employees from Penske Trucking there.
Great.
We have parking available for over 200 cars. So if you're looking for a venue, if you need somewhere to go, come by and see me.
Justin, what do you think?
We need him back next week.
Ray, what do you think?
We need him back next week.
Brett, what do you think?
He should have been back 2 weeks ago.
And Keith Mills.
This 1918 catering is the absolute best.
Well, it's time for me to depart to prepare for the main show. Carver's flag football team will join Brett the Threat after the break. You're watching BCS Under the Lights.
Also known as Brett Millionaire.
Lies!
You can hear the elegant sounds of Miss Catherine Cochran's orchestra students when you walk down the Fine Arts Hall at George Washington Carver High School. From the double basses, to the cellos, to the violins and violas.
The reason I just keep coming back every year is because every year the kids push it a little bit more as far as talent, and they make beautiful music.
The Carver High School Orchestra is collectively made up of about a dozen sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Ethan May is one of those seniors and says his skills and talents have progressed, although he's only been in the orchestra for 1 year.
For me, it's about the environment that she sets. She's never, she's always motivating you to just do better and go further past what you can do. We've had a lot of people come by, come listen to us and come watch us and come say that y'all have done amazing and y'all have done great, but then she'll turn around and say, you guys can do better. And I think that her doing that has really pushed me to be the best version of myself.
Ms. Cochran has been teaching music for over a decade. She's taught some of her current orchestra students since their middle school days at Hudson K-8 school. Ethan, she says, has become one of her most devoted students in just a short period of time.
How can I do this? What can I do to get better? So he's constantly asking me, what can I do? I never really have to tell him, you need to do this better, because he's already asked me, what can I do better?
Ethan joined the Carver Orchestra last school year after taking a summer course with Ms. Cochran and says it was a challenge being a late bloomer in the beginning.
I think overall, yes, it's the lack of knowledge, because when I first started, when talking about strings, when you sit next to somebody or you're around a group where other people have been playing for a year or so or more, like years, and it's your first time doing it, it's definitely hard to catch up. But also being in that environment forces you to kind of get better, be out of your comfort zone.
But now a year later, Ethan has earned a spot in the Central Alabama Youth Symphony Orchestra in the violin section, an accomplishment Ms. Cochran says other students should be inspired by.
Him putting himself out there and going to these other orchestra programs to perform, it encourages others that, hey, I just got to put in a little bit more time and I can do these really cool things too.
Along with teaching her advanced level students in the Carver Orchestra, Ms. Cochran says she also teaches a class for beginners who have never picked up an instrument before. A class that helped groom Ethan into the orchestra player he is today.
After the first rehearsal that I went to, it kind of just hit me. The step that we took, it wasn't a step, it was a big jump. And I don't know, after that first rehearsal, it was just, everything for me was like a little bit shaky. But she did help me get through all of that and basically just helped me keep going, and I appreciate her for it.
The orchestra is very busy right now getting ready for exciting upcoming events like the All-City Christmas Music Festival and a Carver High School alumni event in late September. And as for Ethan, he's preparing for the Central Alabama Youth Symphony Orchestra in December. We wish him good luck. And as far as the rest of the orchestra goes, Ms. Cochran says when it's time to hit the stage, they'll be ready. I'm Jalen Holloway with BCS Media.
Hi, I'm Susan Crandall. I am the health science instructor here at GW Carver High School. We have a student organization called HOSA, Future Health Professionals. The credential we pursue with the students is a mental health worker credential in partnership with Jefferson State Community College. We have a simulation dummy in our lab where we work on patient care scenarios. If you'd like to learn more about the Academy of Health Science, you can email me at scrandall@bhm.k12.al.us.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools.
I graduated from Woodlawn High School with 2 years of college credit thanks to the early college program. I am Destiny Nelson Mount.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Brett Oates. Carver's flag football team is coming off of a big win, 13-20 last night against the Fultondale Wildcats. Joining us live is the head football coach, flag football coach, Donnell Pars, and his members of his team. Coach, good to have you with us this afternoon. And Coach, tell me who you have with you.
I got Tamayo with me. I got Maria with me.
Are they sisters?
Nah, no sir.
Okay. I was just wondering on that one right there. Now, you guys, speak up so everybody can hear you.
Okay.
But everybody, look, you guys had a big win in flag football. Girls flag football is really, really growing, not only just here in Birmingham, but around the country. How is that happening here at Carver?
For the 4 years we've been playing flag football. The first year I was here, we won the BCS. Second year, we did all right.
When you say all right, what do you mean you did all right?
We won, I think like 6, 7 games a year.
Okay.
The following year, we won the same amount. And last year was a down year for us.
Okay, all right.
So, this year, looking to get better. Make a statement.
Okay, ladies, tell me, is this your first year?
This is my 4th year.
Your 4th year?
Yes, sir.
How has flag football been for you? Why do you like it?
It's been good. I have been doing this for 4 years, so I'm so comfortable with it, and it's like a peaceful spot for me. And I like it because you can't play football with the boys, so they made a sport just for girls.
Yeah.
So we can feel comfortable.
How do you feel about that? Because, I mean, your games are exciting when people come out to see you guys play.
How I feel about it is, well, during my 3 years, I'm just not warming up. Yeah. That's all I can really say because, yeah.
What would you say to anybody trying to come out that's thinking about coming out to play flag football?
Just come on. I mean, first you got to face your fears. Just come out and have fun. And compete.
Yeah. Ladies, what has flag football done to you? Has it helped you out in any, with confidence or academics?
Yeah, I say it helped me really good by building my strength up and my confidence by playing in front of everybody, because usually I'm nervous playing in front of everybody, but I say it really boosts my confidence up more.
Yeah. Now, how about you?
Flag football, it's been like fun, and I got comfortable my first year after one game, and when the coaches hyped me up, and I was like, okay, this is for me.
Yeah, you like that. Okay.
Yes.
And yesterday you caught a touchdown, did you not?
Yes, I caught 3 touchdowns.
Oh,
she ran 3 touchdowns.
She ran for 3 touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about. You know that we're seeing the athleticism of these young ladies out there. Coach, if somebody wants to get involved with this, how would you recommend them to come out with you?
Like I said, you just show up. You know what I'm saying? We practice Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. From 3:45 to 5:30.
Okay.
6 sometimes.
Okay.
Just come on out.
Okay.
I mean, Tamaya's in the school all the time. She's one of my captains. Another captain right there. They see her around school. Just ask them.
All right. Well, Coach, ladies, thanks for coming in with us, and good luck with the rest of the season. Well, up next, we'll be talking to a group of runners who make up Carver's track team. Stick around. We'll be right back.
I graduated from Woodlawn High School with 2 years of college credit thanks to the early college program. I am Destiny Nelson Miles, and at age 19, I graduated from UAB and started my finance career at Regions.
With specialized career academies, early college, career and technical education, and a rigorous curriculum, Birmingham City Schools prepares you for college, for careers, for life.
Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
From September 15 to October 15, we have the Hispanic Heritage Month Reading Challenge in the library. All students have to do is check out a book by a Hispanic author or read a book in Spanish and complete a short review. At Carver, we're very excited to celebrate El Mes de la Herencia Hispana. What it means to me is something that's really important because as a Hispanic, I really like to see everything in my culture, experience new things, learn new things about not just in Mexico, but in other countries like Brazil, Argentina, anywhere else. So I'm really open to learning new things, seeing everything, and just like getting the experience of learning not just my culture, but others as well.
September is Attendance Awareness Month in Birmingham City Schools and throughout the country. We look forward to seeing all scholars in school learning every day in September and throughout the year. Students who attend school regularly have a better chance of graduating and finding success in life. We want success for all Birmingham City School scholars. Success starts with regular school attendance.
Scholars in Birmingham City Schools get the tools and support they need for success every day. Educators encourage students from pre-kindergarten to high school to reach their highest potential. I'm Corey Cunningham, a Milken Award winner for 2023. It's exciting to collaborate with educators to help guide students. Today, thousands of BCS scholars are in classrooms and labs or working on engaging projects to boost their learning. Tomorrow, our students will be the leaders of Birmingham, Alabama, and the world.
Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools.
You are looking live inside Carver's football stadium. We are now getting close to that 7 p.m. kickoff. The 1-1 Carver Rams are set to battle the 0-4 Hayden Wildcats. Now, Carver's track team is becoming increasingly dominant in the track world, even making it to the state meet last season. So joining us now is head coach J.T. Williams. Coach, good to see you.
All right.
And introduce us to who you got here.
All right, here I have next to my left side here is Carlos Calhoun, who runs the 400 meters, 200, as well as 100. And Tamaya White, she's my thrower, shot putter, also javelin thrower. So you actually saw her yesterday playing quarterback. using those skills as a javelin thrower.
No wonder you could throw that thing. Let me ask you, now last year you guys have had you really had a good season. You had 2 that I know of in events, state champions. But
Exactly.
you said you had more than that.
Oh yes, we actually had 6 champions. We had a boys 4x1 relay team that also broke the school record, and also we had a female 400-meter runner, Kamaya. Is Kamaya last name?
Jackson.
Kamaya
There
Jackson.
you go, Coach.
Kamaya Jackson, and also we had another 100-meter runner also making state as well in 100 as well as 200.
Well, tell me, you guys, you know, you're throwing shot put. How do you even get into throwing the shot put and the javelin?
I just got into it this year, and I felt like that was something for me because I throw very far. So I was like, yeah, this is for me.
I mean, that's kind of unusual, is it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And you're running, not only are you in the band playing the trumpet, but you run the 400-meter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how long have you been running track, and particularly that event?
Well, I've been running track since 5th grade, and I continue to, I continue to push myself and become another state champion for the 400.
Okay, Coach, I'm gonna put him on the spot. Right. Now, you're gonna get a scholarship for band and a scholarship for track. Which one you doing?
Both.
All right. There you go. Now, Coach, how do you guys work and keep this level of intensity to be a winner in this program?
Well, one thing, preseason training is most important, strength and conditioning. Right now, we have a program doing our evaluation because the state does offer you the opportunity to have evaluation period. So we're in our evaluation now. We call it the lab. And the lab is strictly a strength and conditioning program for our athletes.
How does somebody who's never run track, might be a freshman, coming in, how do they come get involved in this program?
Well, one thing, you want them to enjoy what they're doing, number one. And also, two, they know that the fact that when they are here, they are going to learn. Their IQ in track and field will be really high.
And when you say the IQ, how big is that importance? Because I just know run fast, be the first one across the line.
Oh, yeah, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So if you know what you're doing, you're fine. Every trip you go, you have to have a map. You know where you're going. And so one thing we want in track and field, we want these athletes to know exactly what they're doing and enjoy what they're doing.
All right, well, Coach, we appreciate you guys joining us, and we really appreciate it. Now, it is time to shift our focus away from football to the classroom as we highlight one of Carver High School's most dedicated and energetic employees. Check out this week's We Are BCS report.
Hello, I'm Tiki Hines, principal at George Washington Carver High School, and I'm here to recognize the unsung hero for the week, and that is Mrs. Miosha Hicks. My name is Miosha Hicks. I am the administrative assistant here at Carver High School. I have been at Carver High School for 3 years, and I enjoy working at Carver High School because it's a very fun work environment. The climate is very cultural here. The atmosphere is great. The principal is amazing. The staff is amazing, and I enjoy working here.
Mrs. Hicks is my administrative assistant. She runs the school. She is the nucleus here at Carver High School. She makes sure everything runs smoothly.
She's kind of like an auntie to me. She helped me out with a lot of things, whether it's giving me life advice, even fashion tips. So it's just like, she kind of mean a lot.
When I'm not here, they feel it. Everybody says, oh, Miss Hicks, well, it's true. I know that I am. I didn't think I was at first, but I think I'm the glue to help the school run on a day-to-day basis because I do so much as far as maintaining, like I said, the work orders, maintaining front line, making sure the teachers have clocked in, those things, making sure that the subs are where they're supposed to be, those type of things. So I know that I'm a big impact.
Miss Hicks, I just want you to know that all of us, like the students here at Carver, we love you so very much, and thank you for everything that you do for us.
Now, Ms. Muse is truly the kind of teacher that all students want and need. Well, that'll do it for the pregame show. The main show starts right now.
BCS Media. From Birmingham to the world. BCS Under the Lights.
From Birmingham to the world, this is BCS Under the Lights. I'm your host, Steve Brown, and we are getting ready for tonight's Thursday night matchup. From Carver High School, the home of the Carver Rams. They are playing host to the Hayden Wildcats, and we are here bringing you the live action on BCS Under the Lights. We prepare now. We take a moment as we prepare to present the colors of the United States of America. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem by the Marching Rams of Carver High School. I'm Steve Brown here with my man, Brett Oates, and we are coming from Birmingham, going to the world. This is BCS Under the Lights. And now it's time to get ready for Carver and Hayden. Brett, it's time, baby. We're back to Thursday night. We had some good Friday night matchups to start the first quarter of our football season. Now we on Thursdays. We're here on the north side of Birmingham, Alabama, Carver High School, the home of the Rams, and they're getting ready to take on Hayden in a 5A Region 5 matchup that is huge.
All right, Steve, you know, that's right, Steve. The Hayden is coming into the game 0-4, so they will be looking for the possibility of their first win tonight.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the toughest regions in 5A. We talked about it. I don't know if it was you or Ray that referred to this as the SEC of Alabama 5A football, but Carver is competing against Winona and Ramsey for playoff contention. Now, last season, all three teams made the playoff, so we're homers tonight, and we're hoping for the same success again.
Well, you know that and you can't forget the band performance tonight, Steve. The halftime show is always a must-see for TV for BCS Under the Lights.
Absolutely. Well, before we kick things off, let's hear what the weather will be like from one of our very own current BCS meteorologists in the making, sponsored by AL.com.
Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. My name is London Johnson. I'm a 4th grader at Norwood Elementary School, home of the Tigers. I have your game day forecast for today's game between the Hayden Wildcats and the Carver Rams. The weather is going to be nice and sunny. The temperatures will be in the lower 80s at kickoff and a low of 68. That's your game day forecast. Enjoy the game. Now back to you guys.
All right, as we said, and we'll say it again tonight as we get set for this matchup right here on the north side, Brett, and we can't forget the cheerleaders. We can't forget the fans. We can't forget who will be cheering on our Carver Rams to victory tonight.
Okay, now let's check out.
Well, let's look at our sponsors, Brett.
Yes.
James W. Brown, District Sales for Aflac. AL.com is our new weather sponsor. Holt Audio Video is our new fan of the game sponsor. Marlon King with Block Global Commercial Real Estate is our Scholar Athlete of the Week sponsor. 95.7 Jams is our student section sponsor. And 95.7 Jams is the hip hop station of Birmingham. And we have a new halftime sponsor for this week, 1918 Catering.
There you go. Great. Now, let's check out some scores from last week's game. Now, Parker gets a 42-7 road win against Mortimer Jordan. J.O. gets a road win at Gardendale, 46-31. Woodlawn had a tough night against Homewood, losing 52-8. Both Huffman and Winona were off last week, and Ramsey shows up big against 5A competition Corner, 34-14. And our feature team, Carver, lost on the road to Briarwood Christian, 30-22.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit, Brett. I mean, we know that Parker remained undefeated. They got a road win against Mortimer Jordan, which was expected. They continue their march toward a repeat.
Yeah, you're looking at how Carver and particularly Parker, how they are really rolling. They have everything fired up on all cylinders. They're looking for a big win tomorrow night over in Carrollton in Georgia. Both teams, they're very well matched, but talking to Coach Frank Warren this afternoon, he feels that they had, last year they did not have their quarterback, and they still played Carrollton very tough. Now that they have, with Reese back there, and he's really throwing the ball, putting a good spin on it, you have a whole host of running backs, let alone the defense that really stands up to no one. Everybody here, they're second to none, period, in the country. So now he feels that they can go over there to Carrollton, and both teams, again, are both ranked number 3 in their state. So, clash of the Titans.
Jackson Olin and the Fighting Joes put up 46 points on Gardendale in their victory, Brett. What are your thoughts about that game?
J.O., that is one of the teams that we've been talking about and waiting to turn the corner on them. You've got defensive end linebacker Joel Ray, had 5 tackles. I mean, he's a senior coming up. You have Tristan Carter, had 3 sacks in that game. So you're looking at how Jackson Olin has really started to make that turn and become what we thought they would be.
All right, you see at midfield, both teams are here for the coin flip. We see that Carver won the flip, and they have elected to defer until the second half. So we're some 1 minute and 30 seconds away from the kickoff tonight from Carver High School. Now, Brett, Woodlawn is still striving to get their first win. Yeah. They had a tough night against Homewood, losing 52-8.
They did. But we're seeing some flashes on there. Woodlawn, even though they scored 8 points against Homewood, previously they're starting to try to get their program and their offense to start moving. They just need a break, and I think they're going to come away with at least a couple of wins this season.
Ramsey surprised many people, particularly Keith Mims.
Oh, yes.
And upsetting based on what we were projecting, upsetting Corner.
There you go, 34 to 14. Again, 6 starters returned for the Rams.
Must-win situation to stay in this region race. You got a Hayden team that's really down on their luck, 0-4 for the season. They're 0-1 in the region, and I tell you, they're going to be playing with a sense of desperation. It's going to be a great game tonight, but I predict that the Carver Rams will come out victorious tonight. From down here on the field, let's go back up to Steve Brown and my good friend, Brett Millionaire Oates.
All right, thank you, Keith, for that report. As we get ready, we see the teams getting ready to come out on the field for our opening kickoff. And we are ready here at Carver Stadium on the campus of George Washington Carver High School for the Birmingham City Schools. Excellence tonight as we play host to the Hayden Wildcats.
And Steve, this is going to be an exciting game. I really think that the offense from Carver with their speed is going to be a bit too much for Hayden.
I don't know about you, Brett, but I'm smelling chicken wings and fried fish and French fries. They must have something just outside of the booth. And we encourage you to come on out one of these games and get some of the great food at our concession stand and take in the atmosphere as you see Carver getting ready to kick it off.
You know who I'm really looking for? I'm really interested to see what Kamari Stokes, the middle linebacker, does this evening on that side, the defensive side of the ball.
And the ball's in the air, short kick picked up at the 29 and taken down at the 29.
Well, Carver, did you see how they came down very disciplined? Everybody stays within their lane. That's what you have to do, and that's what Coach Carson has been doing, has been teaching discipline, and these guys are going to start pulling some stuff off.
And in our 4th season here at BCS Under the Lights, we've seen coaches like Coach Carson, Coach Warren and Parker, Coach Joe Webb build their programs and get to a point of competitiveness. So as homers tonight, we look to see what the Carver Rams are going to be able to do. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, coming from their own 30-yard line to get us started. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, H-back and an offset running back who he gives it to, and they gain about 3 yards.
Yeah, the offensive line. You see the defense was a little not sure how to take off on that ball on that snap, but I think once they settle down, they're really going to start to tee off.
Carver with the black jerseys, black helmets, with the red pants, and the Ram horns on the helmet.
Is that a new helmet, Steve?
I am not sure. I saw that in a preview earlier this season, and I was wondering about that. Back to pass is Hayden, and is incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down.
There you go. You've got John. Sorry, looking at there you go, Thomas, Kendall Thomas, the number 2 defensive back on the coverage for Carver.
Carver with about 36 guys on the squad, defending the north side to the highest. Hayden, we counted their roster there at about 70 to 80. But as Brett alluded to earlier, the speed is going to definitely be an advantage for the Rams. Back to pass is Hayden into the flat. They find a receiver, but the defense closes in, and they double team him and take him down short of the line to gain.
Did you see how they closed it on there? Maurice Brown and number 4, Tawan Johnson, both clawed in on him at that same time. That was just how they're going to the ball. They're not being fooled. They are like black jerseys everywhere.
They did, my buddy. They closed in. Brings up a 3rd and 1. First drive for Hayden. Ten seconds on the play clock. Shotgun formation. Hands it off, and he finds room, and he breaks a tackle. He breaks 2 tackles, and he's on his way for a touchdown for the Wildcats, and there's no laundry on the field, so that play will stand.
That was a surprise because they had made contact with him behind the line of scrimmage, but did not wrap, and he bounced right off of there. Number 7, Andrew Cox, for the Hayden Wildcats.
He did. Brett Cox is a sophomore, actually listed as a defensive back, but he certainly showed that he's a running back on that play.
He bounced outside, and, you know, once you get outside and get into that secondary, you know, when nobody's putting a hat on you, a finger on you, it's hard to catch somebody from behind unless you just have some blazing speed.
It really is. I think, as you would say, he should have had his name on the bottom of his cleats.
Or how about this one? Hi, Mom.
The snap, the hold, the kick, no good. So the score would be 6-0. Hayden scoring on their first drive. The winless Hayden Wildcats saying, we are here, Brett. We're here on the north side, and we came to play.
That's right. Hayden may be 0-4, but they're not going to be a pushover. But I think as the game goes on, I think the talent that the Rams have should come to the surface, and once they get their hands on the ball, I think that they're going to settle down and start to dominate this game.
So we'll get a first look at the Carver offense, led by DeJarvis Wade, a guy who Brett and I are very familiar with and very fond of as their quarterback. Say, you agree with that, buddy?
Oh, absolutely. DeJarvis Wade, man, he had 2 TDs. You know, he's thrown for about 6. Coach Carson told me, but 2 were called back last week.
Wow. All right, about ready to put the ball here for our second kickoff, and it's up. Oh, onside kick, fielded nicely by the Rams, so they'll get good field position here to start their first drive.
Who fell on that for Carver, number 41. You got Lamont Gratton.
Way to be alert by the front line defense on that kickoff return.
Very heads-up play on that, because who would have thought after in the first quarter, you know, only a few minutes ticks off the clock, that you would go for the onside kick. But you can see Hayden has to pull out every stop that they possibly can to try to get things moving in their direction.
So Carver comes out with receivers twinned up on both sides, single back, no tight ends, quarterback in the shotgun. Running back offset, pass out to the flat. He's got a blocker, and he goes for it for about 5 yards.
That was to number 7, Frankie Winston. Frank Neese Winston on that one. Nice play.
2nd and 6 for the Rams.
Steve, I think if the Rams get outside of Hayden, I don't think that they can catch him. And that's what I would think they were going to do.
Wade back to pass, and he's running now. And he's got room, and he's showing that speed that Brett was talking about, and he gets it to the 23, 24-yard line of the Wildcats.
He ran very smooth. He runs very smoothly. Wade does. He saw downfield that people had their defensive backs, had their backs turned, covering wide receivers, and he tucked it and ran for a first down.
Nice game by Wade, brings up a first down for the Rams. Handoff, no, fake the handoff, quick pass, a move. He broke 2 tackles, and he got the first down.
Nice pick right there to Frank Neese Winston, number 7, on another reception.
Carver showing they are not afraid to execute the passing game.
Not at all. They're going to spread this field out, and I think that's smart. If you're going to get people to move around from sideline to sideline, they're going to wear down.
Same formation, Kendall Thomas, the running back, offset to the left of Wade, the quarterback. Quick move up the middle, and he gets another first down, but we got a flag down. Looks like it's in the area of either a legal formation or possibly a hold. Let's see, they're discussing it. And now the signal. Actually, it was a penalty on the defense. 2 penalties.
Illegal substitution.
And they're declined.
As you saw what the Rams offensive line did, how they opened up the hole that opened up that big gash for number 2 down there, Kendall Thomas. But somebody tripped him up, grabbed him by the shoelace, and got him down.
First and goal from the 4. Thomas, touchdown, Carver.
Just that quick. Back.
Yeah.
Just that quick.
We got to be on our toes, partner.
Hey, I have a feeling we're going to be calling a lot of touchdowns real quick. That was one of the fastest drives down there. When they tried to kick a onside kick, they were unsuccessful for Hayden. Carver recovers and gives them, and they work on a short field. That's not going to work out for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I doubt if the Wildcats will try that one again, as the Rams are going for 2, Brett. To Wade, handoff to Thomas. Oh, and he stopped in the backfield, so our score will be knotted at 6 each.
What do you think about that call, Steve? Are you not? Because I
think the call was good. The execution was not there. I mean, he didn't have a chance out of the backfield before the lineman was in there. True. So I respect the call, but I'm probably like Coach Carson is saying right now, as he went right up to 60-something over there and had some words for him. I think somebody missed the block.
Yeah, because he clearly got deep into the backfield to break that up. And if whoever you said, if he makes that block, that's a score. They get the 2.
Absolutely. So call good, execution poor. That makes the score 6-6 with 9 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We are here from George Washington Carver High School, bringing you our best from BCS Under the Lights. And we would be remiss if we did not recognize Miss Cheryl Stewart, who has led the BCS media department for some 4 years now, and she is retiring this month. And Cheryl, we salute you.
Yes.
Because BCS Under the Lights could not be what it is, nor could the media department be what it is without your leadership over the past few years. So kudos and prayers and blessings for a wonderful retirement as you go into a different phase in your calling. Cheryl Stewart, we salute you.
Well, on that kickoff, Steve, you saw the Christian Benderis. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing that name right. Benderis comes down to make the stop for the Carver Rams, and they're set up on, what, the 31, Steve?
I see it, Brett. You're absolutely correct. There's going to be 1st and 10 for Hayden. Let's see if the Rams can bow up right here and stop these Wildcats from driving down the field. Big shout out to our officials calling the game tonight for the Alabama High School Athletic Association. Kudos to all of the men and women who take their time and learn the skills and stay on their craft so they can call out sports in Alabama.
They do a great job. Kamari Stokes on the stop for the Rams.
No gain for Hayden. Well, 1 yard gain.
Second down.
I don't know about that spot.
Interesting spot as the Hayden Wildcats look to get their signal. They have 2 receivers over here to the right side, a tight end, running back offset to the left, and a single receiver. They hand it off to the back, and he's brought down. Oh, I thought that was a ball, but it was a helmet.
There you go. Did you see that? He came into Lamont Grattan again, busts into from his linebacker position and pulls the running back down for a loss.
Mr. Grattan brings up a 3rd and 11. Brett, the frying pan must be directly under the booth.
Yeah, they have the stadium lit up.
Go ahead. You need to come get some of this good food over here at Rams Stadium next time they have a home game if you didn't get out tonight. 3rd and 11. Hayden fakes the handoff. Play action, gets it to the tight end, who's brought down short of the line to gain. They give him forward progress to the 35, but that's about 7 yards too short.
Maurice Brown is first one to come there. Number 21 put the locks up on him, and Braden Stover comes and helps him clean it up.
Braden Stover, one of the outstanding linebackers for Carver.
Is that one of your guys you've taught?
Ingle Nook, baby.
There you go.
All the way. Ingle Nook. Kudos to the Inglenook community and everybody over there that's trying to get it right and to do it well for the children that we serve in our community. Punting now for Hayden. High snap, not too high. He shanks it. He shanks it. And, oh my goodness, they're going to spot that. That didn't even get to the first line marker. They're going to put it at the 38. No, they're going to put it at the, let's see. We got, now that's interesting, Brett. The line judge marked it at about the 38, but, and there's some confusion yet still. I don't know where would the ball be spotted. Okay, they're gonna go to the 48. Rely on my buddy Coach Hacksaw, the stadium announcer for Carver, getting it right. The Miles College Hall of Famer, football player. Handoff, Wade, up the middle, he gives it to his back, and Brett, he's churning those legs for a first down.
There you go. Cottrell Tauber on that one right there, right up the middle. But I want you to look at the work that the offensive line that the Rams are doing. They are pushing the Hayden Wildcats defensive line back at least 4 or 5 yards before there's even contact.
They are, Brett, and they're not a huge offensive line. They might be smaller than that Hayden defensive line, but they are making room. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Single receivers, handoff. No, Wade keeps it. Nice fake, and he has room, and he smartly gets out of bounds after about a 4-yard gain. Smart play by the quarterback.
Exactly, very smart play. You can see how he brings it, puts it down, and gets what they give him so he can continue to try to go ahead and move those sticks.
And I like his ball handling skills, Brett. He faked that handoff nicely, had me thinking that the running back had the ball. Pistol formation now for the Rams, still with single receivers on both sides, tight ends, hand it off. No, he faked it. Play action, looking for somebody, found someone. Oh, and he dropped it.
Right in and out of the hands of number 1, Kendall Thomas.
Oh, he worked his pocket, found the receiver, and it just wow. He couldn't bring it in.
I think that Thomas probably saw that he had all that room, and before he secured the ball, made the turn and was ready to run.
So that's going to be a 3rd down as we have a timeout. A James W. Brown, Aflac timeout with 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter here from George Washington Carver High School. Brent, a nice night here in late September. I think we topped 90-something today. You heard the forecast from our AL.com weather person, weather child, if you will. But a nice night, great night to be in Birmingham calling football.
Absolutely. This is a beautiful night out here.
Kudos to our superintendent, Dr. Mark Sullivan, the Board of Education, and all central office personnel who work to make sure that the schools have all they need to meet the needs of our scholars in the Birmingham City Schools. And a pitch, a flea flicker, he's wide open, Brett. Touchdown, Carver, and there are no penalty flags on the play.
Wow, there you go, nice free flicker over to Fricknice Winston. And
Winston
is Vandrus Christian.
I love it, Brett. What a nicely conceived play out of the timeout. Certainly didn't waste that timeout, did
Certainly did not waste that timeout, and were quick to get on the board and get in front. Now, are they going to kick it, or are they going to go ahead for 2?
They're going for 2 again, Brett.
Well, I guess Coach Carson feels that he can score on this.
Same formation, 2 H-backs to the right, pistol formation. They held where he's met. No, No, Wade again with a beautiful fake. Faked out the defense and us. And he goes around the right end.
Option read right there, and he does an excellent job with that, Wade does.
Wade is handling the ball very nicely.
Oh,
Brad.
my gosh, he's like a magician.
Making the score 14-6. I think we need a delay so we don't get it wrong. Go ahead, Mr. Wade. So Carver runs out exuberantly. You know, you can tell when Mojo is on the team side, they don't hesitate. Coaches don't say a lot. They're ready for the next play, and we see the Carver Rams on the field ready to put the ball.
That was a very nice drive on a short field. It was very efficient. It was very, you know, Wade, the way he's handling the ball, you know, the way that he is, you know, he's being, you know, Houdini-like with the ball on the fakes, you know.
Absolutely.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Now you don't, baby. 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Rams about to kick off. Nice crowd by the Hayden Wildcats coming down to Birmingham. And the ball is fielded at 29. He's hit and taken out at about the 37.
Good coverage by the Rams on that kickoff. Now I want to see what the Rams defense can do on this field here.
They need to step up because they gave up a touchdown on their first drive. I'm sure Hayden's confidence is up. They even tried an onside kick after their first touchdown. So Carver needs to show us some defensive prowess right now.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure Coach Carson had a word or two to say about that play and the tackling that he was not happy.
All right, 3 receivers to the right. Spread it out proportionally. Back to pass is the quarterback. And he threw it too high for incompletion.
Overthrow down the middle. I thought that the safety was going to come up and possibly have an opportunity for an interception.
As you hear the Carver marching Rams in the background, they have the atmosphere just right, Brett.
Oh, they do.
Band director Lee Mason for the Carver Rams. 2nd and 10. And the defense, that's a big boy running that ball. Number 2, Colson, or John Colson, a senior running back and linebacker for the Wildcats. The Rams stopped him to bring up a 3rd and about 4.
What I do like about the band here in Carver, the Rams, when they play that, what's that, play and parlay, whatever that is?
Ball and parlay, baby.
There you go. I knew you would know.
Back to pass at a rush, and he's taken down by the blitz.
By number 8, big number 8.
That's my guy, Bray Stover. Stover.
4th down.
Good job, Stover.
You see how Stover came right up the middle and to squash that right, he just went right over the guard, went straight in. He didn't have a chance. That's what I was saying earlier. The speed and athleticism of Carver, when the ball was snapped, they're moving.
Absolutely. And Stover is a smart kid, great GPA, so he's getting it done on and off the field, Brett. Timeout on the field as it's 4th down, 4th and 11 for the Wildcats. I know they're not trying to go for it, Brett. They just needed to get this thing ready to punt.
I wouldn't think they would try. I think they would probably try to get some sort of field position. But, you know, you have to look at the last 2 punts by the Wildcats. They weren't very good. So
these are true. Those things are true. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. This is BCS Under the Lights.
Scholar Athletes of the Week, sponsored by
There you get a look at Braden Stover.
Yes.
We talked about his GPA, which was first stimulated by his on-the-field play. So it's got a 4th down and 11. They are going to punt.
Back deep, pull around.
Yeah. I would think that's the smart and prudent thing to do.
And he gets the roll.
Now the Carver players need to get away from the ball because that's all it takes. One of those funny bounces to brush up against your leg. And what a turnover you give good field position to the Wildcats.
Buddy? Hey, the short hop will mess you up, baby, won't it?
It will every time.
The short hop. As we are waiting for action to get back started here. And that last timeout by Hayden was a James W. Brown Aflac timeout. As we are ready for 1st and 10 for the Carver, the George Washington Carver Rams. Sticking with the twins on both sides. Handoff of the middle. Oh, he's got room. And he breaks out for about a 25-yard gain.
We're starting to call his name a lot right now.
Carry by Woods.
Kendall.
Carver, 1st down.
Number 2, Xavion Woods.
Zay.
But again, the work of the offensive line up there, you know, I think people overlook. The running backs get all the glory, but the dudes up front are the ones who make it happen.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Up the middle again. He's met, but he breaks through. He broke through 3 tackles to get another 1st down.
Did you see how he kept, like you said, he kept moving. He never stopped. And if you're not tackling him with a solid tackle, Xavion Wood is going to continue to advance.
You said something there, a solid tackle. You better wrap that boy up and hold on.
Yes.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Same formation. Running back, wide receiver screen breaks tackles and gets about 7 yards. Carver is having their way, Brett. Coach Sigler is really just having his way with this Hayden defense right now.
Yeah, Darvis Reed with the reception. And did you see how he advanced, bounced outside, gave him a little leg, took it back, and took off.
And you can always appreciate a receiver that does a good block. Yes. Kudos to number 18 for the Rams on that good block. Wade in the flat to the other side, and a good open field tackle that time by Hayden.
That was a good open field tackle, but I thought that number 5 for Hayden was going to come up and try to make a play on that. He kind of left that out there kind of floating, but he didn't, and just a short gain.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 2 for the Rams from the Hayden 16-yard line. Handoff at the middle. 1st down, Carver.
1st down, Rams. Carry by Woods.
Brett, I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing from that Carver offensive line.
Yeah.
I mean, the fundamentals are clear, and it's working for them.
Are you seeing how they're engaging their block and they're turning their defensive player and opening the hole that, you know, when they turn and they give you, you know, the thing people will say is, how do you read the block? If you see the butt of the offensive lineman, you go off this butt.
Absolutely. And they get by 2 tacklers, 3, 4, and he gains about 5 yards. And Brett, they're undersized linemen. They're undersized guys. They're undersized guys, but you spoke to it. It's the technique they're using. They're turning the guys, man.
Yes. So you got Tolbert on that run.
2nd and 7. We got stacked receivers to the left, more spread out on the right. Still twins on both sides. Passing a slant, caught it. And he's close to a 1st down.
number 14, Reed, on the reception.
So he's going to be 1 yard short of the line to gain. And we've got a James W. Brown Aflac timeout as we prepare for this huge possession early in the game for the Rams. James W. Brown is our Aflac independent agent. Give James a call at 945-1130 to get some of the best advice you can get, or some good advice, I should say, to be compliant. Some good advice.
There you go.
On your health insurance options.
Now on this, I think I would run this and get the first down or the touchdown, the way the offensive line has been moving the defense around.
3rd and 1. Oh, through the middle, bounces off 2. Early whistle, and they bring it. He's down at about the 2-yard line to bring up 1st and goal.
Talbot on the run.
1st and goal, Rams.
Now here we go. That was a good, solid play. But you're seeing what the offensive line is doing. It's not a lot of movement of the ball. It's very efficient. He almost went into the end zone on it.
Another James W. Brown timeout. Again, give Brother Brown a call.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
That's what he says. Hit me up.
Yep. You might get the Aflac Goose to answer the phone, but after the Goose answers the phone, you'll get James W. Brown. Brett, the Carver Rams are really putting together a nice scheme here. 41 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Steve, you're right. You are absolutely right. They have been very efficient. They haven't made mistakes up to now. They just like they're just going to be dominating tonight, right now.
All right, here we go after this timeout. Let's see if the Rams can tack on 6 right here. 1st and goal from the 3. Big jumbo combination, and they walk right into the end zone. Touchdown, Carver.
Talbot.
There he is.
There's a bus. You can drive a bus through that hole in the defense.
That offensive line is getting it done with 36 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Rams will go for 2. And they're in.
There you go. The Rams line, the offensive line, Coach Carlson has to be happy with the way those guys are playing up front, moving people out of the way. But we have a flag. Oh, no, that's not a flag. Somebody's throwing a shoe.
All right, so the Carver Rams put up another score to take our score to 22-6, Brett, in the first quarter.
Wow, impressive. Did you think it would get this in the first quarter?
I didn't, Brett. I didn't. I saw good things for the Rams, but they are unstoppable so far tonight.
I am surprised how efficient the Rams offense is moving tonight. And I'm also impressed with the way that the defense is shutting down the Wildcats.
Yeah, my only surprise would be the early score by Hayden, actually.
Yes. And again, I'm pretty sure.
Nice kick. Fielded at the 21, though, even though it was short, but they close in on him at about the 33.
I'm pretty sure, like I was saying previously, that Coach Carson had a conversation with him about that.
So with 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter, we'll get to see Hayden now for the 3rd time.
Hayden Hall at 32-yard line.
Make sure you stay in with us for our halftime. Our sponsor is 1918 Catering for our halftime show, and you'll get to see some of the best of BCS as Hayden puts it into play. They find some room, and they gain about 6 yards, Brett.
Big runner right there for Hayden, number 2. John Colson.
The senior. Second and looks like about 5.
Yeah.
3 seconds in the first quarter, time winding down, and it is expired. So we'll take a break right here and get ready for the second quarter. The Carver Rams, 22-6 in this 5A Region 5, this very important 5A Region 5 matchup from George Washington Carver High School as you hear the Rams band. Let's go down to Justin Scott on the field.
The Carver Rams gameplay has been faster than I anticipated, and I think Hayden is thinking the same thing. The quarterback, DJ Wade, is able to get it done on the ground and in the air. If Carver Rams can keep this up, they will bust it wide open in the second half. The defense hasn't let Hayden get past the half-yard line, except besides that first touchdown. If they can continue to play the defense they playing and the offense they playing, this game will be bust wide open. Back to you guys at the top.
Thank you, Justin, for that outstanding analysis as we get ready to tip off this second quarter. Brent, what are you seeing out here, and what are your thoughts on this first quarter?
I would have to agree with everything Justin has put out there. That, you know, the way that they're playing, the way that they've come out so fast and jumped on it, I think everybody is surprised. At least I am, and I think the Wildcats are as well.
So second and about 5, maybe 6, like they stick back a bit. We'll take it as homers. Handoff inside, and he's met at the line of scrimmage and pushed back minus a yard.
Wow. The Rams in a gang of Rams that were there. Met first by number 41. I think we've been calling his name a lot tonight, Gratton.
Yeah. 3rd and 6 for the Hayden Wildcats. Big shout out to our man Ray Turner, compiling the stats that we'll be able to deliver to you at halftime so we can make sure. Oh, nice hit. Great open field tackle. I don't know, that may have been a quick whistle because he upended him, but he came down on his feet for no gain, though.
Wow, number 21, Maurice Brown, came up quick and put the hammer on it.
And we'll take it. Brings up a 4th down. Hayden likes to consider these 4th down attempts, Brett, despite being deep in their own territory. 4th and 10, 12 seconds on the play clock. Looks like they're going to go for it.
I guess at some point you just have to try to get something going on your team.
Back to pass. He's looking over here to outside. Now he's rolling. He's got some room to run, but he reconsiders, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. And Carver would get the ball at the 33-yard line of Hayden.
Wow, I don't know. I know even though you're not happy with the kicking game, I don't know if I would have gone with that.
Yeah, now you do bring up a point that the kicking game has been suspect.
Yes.
The punting game. So I guess coach is saying, hey, man, we may as well go for it under these circumstances. But the Carver defense says reconsider. 33-yard line. This could be huge for the Rams if they could take it to the house on this possession. 22-6 is our score. 10 minutes and 23 seconds before halftime from Carver High School. First and 10. Same formation, Brett. Twins stacked left and right. I guess Coach Carson saying if it's not broke, We're not going to change it. Definitely no need to try to fix it as we get a timeout by the Rams. A James W. Brown timeout. Call James Brown. First and 10 it will be from the 33-yard line of Hayden. In the strike zone, not quite in the red zone, but the Rams are a threat, Brett.
Steve, this is going to be interesting right here. Do you stay with the, I say stay with what's, hey, who's brought you to the dance?
Absolutely. No need to change now. As we'll whistle back into live action. Back to pass is Wade. He's looking deep, looking to the end zone. Oh, number 1. He was bantering with the quarterback. Had he run through the route, he would have had a touchdown, I believe. Nice shot up top. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Nice pass, and he was open. 2nd and 10. Same formation for the Rams that they've been working with all game. Handoff up the middle, which has been working all game. And he busted out for a huge gain. But for a shoestring tackle, that boy was going to be in the blue.
That's exactly what that was. That was a shoestring last-minute effort trying to get you down. Excellent run by number 2, Zion Woods.
First and 10, handoff again. First down, Carver. Well, just short. He marks it 1 yard short. 2nd and 9.
Woods on the play again. Woods, I tell you, Wade is a magician with those handoff and those fakes.
Yes. Again, up the middle, first down.
Carried by Woods for another Ram first down.
First and goal for Carver.
The defense for Hayden has to be winded right now. They've been out there for quite some time.
Pistol formation. He gains, he stopped at the 2-yard line.
Carried by Woods.
Woods again with the carry.
Workhorse, dependable.
Yes.
Sturdy. Pass, beautiful, touchdown, Carver.
Quick little touch pass.
Brett, can you see the growth in DeJarvis Wade?
Huh?
Can you see the growth in Wade?
Oh, from last year to this year, absolutely. He looks more confident. He doesn't look rushed. He's making the plays. He's making where you don't have to zip the ball in. He's got that feel now, so he's grown up.
Can tell he's been working with Coach Sigler as the Rams go for 2. Wade on the fake, roll out. Oh, it was a little short and incomplete. Yeah, we definitely see the fruits of Coach Sig's labor.
Oh.
I love it, man. I like the way this guy has developed into an even better quarterback. From last year, he was more of an athlete.
Yeah.
With quarterback skills and potential. We're seeing a quarterback manage the game today.
That's what we needed to see from him. The development of each game, we want to see that progression. He looks like he's slowing down, but not slow.
Yes.
He's reading, not rushed. And I think a lot of people may have or don't understand the difference between being quick or fast but not rushed.
Absolutely, and kudos to Coach Carson, man, because, you know, his team really looks good as we, again, watch them develop over 4 years. They're playing good ball, man, and to see these kids using different tools than they used last year.
Yes.
Last year, a lot of athleticism. Now we're seeing skilled and controlled athleticism being utilized with fidelity to execute the game plan. The Rams prepare to put foot to ball. 28-6 is the score in the first half with 8 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Ball fielded at the 28 and brought down at the 30. Yeah. Carver return team, defense coverage team really got it done right there. 8:22, Brett. They got room to stop and score some more. My goodness, Carver.
With 8:22 left, the defense shuts them down, and they get the ball back. Carver has a very good chance of putting up another 6.
I'm asking you, is this what you expected?
No. No. I thought that Hayden would be have a little bit more stiffer defense right here.
Quick pass, Karam. Oh, my goodness, caught by Hayden for a huge gain. The Rams are trying to strip it, but they couldn't.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Absolutely, and that was a lucky Karam right there.
Wow, he got or as Ray would say, the fortuitous bounce off the hands.
1st and 10 for Hayden.
Now does the defense stiffen up here?
The big back around the right side gains about 5 yards. The big back.
As the defense sets up. This is where I'm going to see, is he going to start to blitz and put more pressure on the Hayden quarterback?
I doubt it, Brett, because he doesn't need to. Rolls out to the left, dumps it, and it hits the turf.
He was under pressure by Grattan again, who was breathing down his neck, and he had to get rid of that ball.
And I say, Brett, he doesn't need to. Share your thoughts. I mean, at this point, you're in control of the game. You still have Ramsey. You still have Winona to play in this super tough 5A Region 5. Man, you can stay basic here and out unless Hayden puts up more of a threat.
Oh, yeah. And if the defense holds here, gets them to, I guess, punt, or this is in 4 down territory.
I think they're in
for
4
Hayden.
down territory. Out around the right side, but they got a 1st down right here. Now, what I would love to see is for the Rams to just bone up and just keep them out the end zone. Because what you don't want to do is to show anybody later in the season what you might be susceptible to.
Right.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. And, Brett, just like we give teams grace when they have few players on the sideline, let's give Carver their kudos for having the smaller squad on the field. Woo, what a hit. Braden Stover says, yeah, not right here.
Ouch. Did you see that?
Yeah. Tackle for a loss. That kid has a sack, several tackles, and 1 for a loss. Go ahead, Braden. Brings up a 2nd and 10 with 6 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the first half from George Washington Carver High School. Back to pass is Hayden. He's looking left. He has time. He throws right, and it's picked off. It is picked off. Ball going the other way. Carver with the interception.
They picked up by number 4, Jacorian Sneed.
Go ahead, Sneed. Mr. Sneed with the INT. Great defensive
job.
stance, man.
That was the stance they needed because Hayden was starting to try to put together a little something, and the Rams said, no, sir.
That's right. Nada. Reconsider. 1st and 10 for the Rams. 5:55 remaining before halftime. (28-6) is the score. The Rams are rolling as they pitch it forward. Flea Fickler, and he's sacked. Great coverage by the defensive back. The guy he was trying to go to was covered. And so number 7 for the Rams, Winston Franquise, made the right decision to hold on to it.
He could have easily coughed that ball up the way he was hit from the back. He never even saw him coming.
He didn't. And you could tell he's feeling it over there on the sideline. Did a good job, son, to salvage that play. 2nd and about 13. What works up the middle, Kendall gains about 7 yards. See, when your running game is working, as you know, you can experiment with other things.
Yes.
And come right back to what works and never miss a beat. So now we're like, what, 3rd and 7? A little more than you want on a 3rd down, but the Rams are very capable. Up the middle they go, pulling guard, making some room. He bounces off 2 attempts, still going is Mr. Thomas, and makes the first down.
Makes a first down. Did you see that right there?
Wow.
The spin move, the drive from the legs, never giving up.
Bouncing off would-be tacklers. I look forward to getting his numbers to see how many yards he has, because that boy has been toting the rock tonight. 1st and 10 for the Rams. 4:20, Brett, before halftime. Back to pass is Wade. He's looking up top. Oh, my goodness, he's wide. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh.
That was going to be, but that's what you do. Just to let you know, we can get there.
Yeah.
We're not going to have to run it. We're going to pack it in, and that's what the run does. You have to pack it in, pack it in, pack it in, because you're trying to enforce against that rush, and then that's when you say, hello, I got a little package for you. Going to drop it over the top.
We're seeing some great play calling by Coach Sig, man. Great play calling. I mean, run, and catch them with the pass when they are least expecting it.
Oh, yeah.
Handoff. Thomas, stiff arm, gains about 5.
Carver looks good. They're aggressive. Their play calling is looking good.
And Brett, we've seen some great Carver. We know the matchups over the years. I'm really looking ahead to that game this year. Up the middle, oh my goodness, 1st down. That Carver line is,
yes.
Oh man, they're moving like locomotives.
Another 1st down. The way that the guys on the front line are getting there, initiating the contact and driving, turning the defensive player, literally at will.
You've been speaking to the technique all night, Brett, and they are definitely putting on a clinic. Little high on the snap. Wade gets it. He has protection. Again, he throws it. He throws it deep all the way out of
bounds. Just ran out of real estate. That was 6.
Yep, 60 yards in the air, but it was out of bounds. And again, I love the way that Coach Ziegler is strategically calling these big shots. Puts the team in a situation where, okay, 2nd and 10. We got this. We're averaging 5-6 yards a rush. Same formation. And I like that, Brett. Don't have to make this thing too complicated. Same formation, but multiple plays. And up in the middle is Thomas. Break it 3, 4. Oh my goodness, boy.
Did you see how he worked that? Did you see how he worked that? His feet kept moving. He's bouncing outside. They're not wrapping. And if you're not wrapping, by the time you're trying to wrap, he's already got another 4 because he's moving his feet.
2 minutes and 45 seconds. Handoff to Thomas again. He had him, but he didn't. He bounced off 4. First down. Mr. Thomas.
Thomas is running with reckless abandon tonight.
Don't be so mean, young man. And he's not getting subbed for, so his stamina is up for it. He's ready to play some ball, man. My goodness. They're giving him a break now at his request. Give me a breather, coach. They bring in number 6, who's been equal effective, Kentrell Tarbert. Oh, nice pass. Round the edge. Speed.
Oh.
Pew. Touchdown.
What was that?
Pew.
There you go.
That's the, yeah. Brett said it. The speed is too much to handle for Hayden, and we saw it on display.
When you have speed, that is the most dangerous thing that you have to defend, because that's hard too. If you don't have speed on your end, there's nothing you really can do, Steve.
Yeah, technique can't counteract speed. The Carver Rams prepare to go for 2. What an explosive offense they have on display tonight. Handoff up the middle. 2 points, making the score 36-6. And Brett has been a clean game.
Clean game, yes.
Very clean. Few penalties. Wow. From George Washington Carver Stadium, we're seeing the Carver Rams having a coming out party on the Hayden Wildcats. Let's go to our student section and see how they're getting it up down in the stands. This is how they do it on the north side of Birmingham. When the band is getting ready for halftime, the DJ takes over.
Wow. The atmosphere here is unbelievable.
All right, here we go, getting ready for the kickoff. 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining for halftime. And it's caught at the 24, and he's taken down at the 27.
Wow. I'm still getting over that run, that last touchdown run by Carver. We thought that he was in the mix, as you might say, in traffic. And what do you see? You see him emerge. Once he emerges, he hits the gas. It's a wrap.
Absolutely. Cleats on the ground.
That's exactly what it was.
All right, Hayden is going to try to answer. They have 1 minute and 57 seconds. 36-6 is the score. Looking to pass. He's waiting. He throws it high. Incomplete.
Hicks pass, incomplete. Intended for number 13. Stop.
Everett Hicks is a sophomore quarterback for Hayden. He's been having some difficulty connecting tonight. I think it's got a lot to do with the pressure that's being put on him.
Carver defense is playing top-notch tonight.
Around the right end, got some room, but they caught up with him after about a 7-yard gain. Third and 4, maybe 3.5. 1:16 remaining, Brett.
Hayden, this doesn't look like they have any answers.
Oh, no, they don't.
Gang tackle.
Timeout by Carver.
And it looks like Carson is calling a timeout to get the ball back.
Carver will get it back. Well, maybe I think they negated the timeout, Brett, because they're letting the clock go, and they're going to go ahead and punt it. From Birmingham to the world, this is BCS Under the Lights.
BCS Under the Lights.
Hi, I'm Christopher Lang. I am the Academy of Engineering instructor here at George Washington Carver High School. This program offers students hands-on learning in STEM, including college visits, work site tours, and opportunities to earn industry credentials. For more information about our program, you can contact me at clang@bhm.k12.al.us.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools.
Yeah, we're back as we get ready for this huge fourth down play. It's going to be a punt here for Hayden, 24 seconds before halftime. High snap, they get it off. Let's see what Carver's going to try to do here.
Did it hit him? I couldn't tell.
I don't think it did.
I don't see a flag if he...
No, it didn't. They tried to feign that it did, but Carver will get it with 19 seconds before halftime.
Rams ball.
So with 19 seconds before the break, now that's not, wait a minute, Brett, what are they saying? They said it was Carver's ball. The Hayden side is trying to say it's their ball. The stick man have lined it up as if it's Hayden first down, but the official is making it clear it's the Rams ball. Move those sticks in the other way.
Other direction. I don't know what the confusion was on that one, Steve, but
I think Hayden was just trying to muddy the water.
What we say, an okey doke?
Yeah, trying to run the okey doke. Didn't work.
Not at all.
Now they're going back. What is it? What are the stick men doing?
I'm trying to see what. Looking at the white.
They're listening to the Hayden coach, but the white cap is telling us we're going in the other direction, sir.
And that's the one that counts. Let's see. I can't seem to locate the white hat.
He's over there talking to the Hayden coach on the sideline at about the 36.
Oh, there he is.
As you hear the sounds of maize by the stadium DJ.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, they got it sorted out.
Yeah.
The Rams have the ball.
Okay.
First down with 19 seconds left. Okay, now we're sorted out, Steve. Okay.
Let's see what the Rams and Coach Ziegler, the offensive coordinator, will dial up. They're back to pass. Wade is looking. Wade is going for it all. Going for it all. And he caught it.
There's a flag.
I wonder if that's going to be offensive, though, because Number 2 is catfighting. Oh, no, he calls against the defense. Ball's going to stay down here. But he's running back with the ball. Yeah, he signaled against the defense. I did see some hand fighting between the receiver and the cornerback. 9 seconds on the clock. He just told the Whitecap what the call was.
Rams ball at the 46-yard line.
So it was a pass, but he caught the ball. Why wouldn't the ball be spotted? He was
high school. I think it's only 15
But you declined the penalty. If you declined the penalty, the ball would have been down there. Can't you decline it?
On a pass interference?
Yeah, couldn't you have declined that penalty?
But then it would
Coach
go
Hack?
back to the original
Oh, you can't
spot.
decline it, so automatic 15 yards and first down. I guess I'm thinking college and pro here. Excuse me for my error. So the ball will be spotted at the 46-yard line of Hayden with 9 seconds to go. Wade rolling right, looking up the field. He fakes a tackler. He throws it up, somewhat of a Hail Mary, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown, Carver. Yeah!
Number 4, Sneed comes down with the ball. You can't do anything wrong tonight.
Wow.
The Rams can't do anything wrong tonight.
You said it best, my partner. What an amazing, oh, we got a flag, though. We got a flag back here at the 47-yard line, and the Whitecap is saying come back. Oh, man.
Holding.
Ah, yakety yak.
Penalty on the play by the Rams.
Oh.
So there'll be one more play. An untimed down.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man. But I say the Rams can do it again. I say Wade put that thing in the air. It was about 55 yards in the air. Let's see what Carver's going to do. Are they going to try to get it back in there one more time? No, he's under center.
Just take a knee.
This is our first under the center snap in about 2 years.
There we go.
And it's executed by the Carver Rams with a 36-6 lead at halftime. Wow. The Rams could do no wrong, Brett.
Could do no wrong right now.
Oh, my goodness. Go ahead, Coach Carson and the Carver Rams. Let's go down to the field and let's hear from Coach Carson, who's down there with Keith Mims.
Folks, we're here with Coach Carson and Coach Hanley. Coach, a nearly flawless first half. Talk a little bit about the intensity that your kids played with in that first half.
I think they had a really focused week of practice to bounce back from what we had going on at Briarwood. So they've been doing a really good job, and coaches had a phenomenal week of preparation. So it's good.
Coach Hanley, talk a little bit about what are you going to say to your kids coming out in the second half to keep that intensity up?
We just got to stay focused. We got to stay focused on the task at hand. This is a region game. Anything can happen. We got to be more disciplined. We missed some key blocks defensively. We got to shore up some tackles, not let plays happen that put a touchdown. It's things of that nature, and just be a little bit more crisp to get ready for next week.
Jarvis Wade has done a great job throwing the deep ball here tonight. Will you continue to look for explosive plays in the second half?
I'm going to take it as it comes.
Coach, good luck in the second half. All right, guys, back up to you, Steve Brown and Brett Millionaire Oates.
Great report by Keith Mims from the sideline. I love the technical nature of the discussion with the coaches, Brett. Well, we're getting ready for our halftime show. Hayden is up first. The Rams will be up second. And Brett and I will take a break, let you enjoy this halftime, and when we come back, we'll roll out with our first half report. This is BCS Under the Lights.
Now, don't be alarmed, folks, but down here in New Orleans, we got a little taste for the mysterious. Oh, yeah. This next tune's got that spooky kind of groove, like huge shadows drifting through the moonlit cemetery. starts slow like a prayer. For long, the spirit takes hold, and the saints go marching in. Yeah, these Cajuns down here know how to throw a party like no other. Colors fly, music fills the air, and folks from all walks of life come together. And as we say down here, laissez-les bons rouler. Let the good times roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, the award-winning Pride of Hayden Marching Band. The Pride of Hayden would like to thank this year's gold level sponsors, Precision Graphics, Champion Plumbing, Joe Roberts with Aesop Auto, Gadsden Music Company, Nova Energy and Automation, Comfort Systems USA Mid-South. Once again, a big hand for the award-winning Pride of Hayden Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, stand to your feet as the 2025-2026 Mighty Marching Rams take the field. Get up, stand up, and let everyone know we are the #1 band in the land. Our band is under the direction of Mr. Lee Mason and Associate Director, Mr. Ardarius Larkins. Our phenomenal principal is none other than Ms. Hines. Leading us tonight are our drum majors, Vincent Christian, and your head drum major, Jonathan Scott. Rams, take the field. Tonight's selection include Wish I Had Been You by Angie Stone, Rocksteady by The Whispers, and The Glamorous Life by Sheila E. Our amazing color guard sponsor is Miss Ziggy Sling, and our dynamic dance line sponsor is none other than Miss Trelina Smith. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of the mighty marching Rams. From Ramland, we welcome you. We're kicking things off tonight with Angie Stone's Wish I Didn't
big-time performance by both of our bands tonight, most notably the Carver Rams.
Yeah.
Outstanding show put together. They look beautiful, don't they, Brett?
They do. The numbers of the band has definitely grown. Over the years that we've been covering this, the bands have really started to grow. And so you got great participation in these high school bands in the BCS.
Absolutely. You know, Brett, as we get ready for, I always try to keep it going ahead. We get ready for next week, man. What a game we've got coming for our audience.
Oh, man.
Parker and Hoover from Smithfield, USA, as I'm going to call it. Hey, that's going to be a game next week, man.
That is going to be a game. Last year, they went out there to Hoover, and Parker came back with the big win.
Absolutely. We're certainly thankful to our sponsors, in this case particularly the Birmingham Promise, which gives all Birmingham City School graduates a chance to go to college tuition free. The Birmingham Promise pays any tuition cost not covered by federal aid. Whether your goal is to get a certificate from a community college, a 2-year diploma, or a 4-year degree. Since 2020, the Birmingham Promise has paid almost $15 million in college tuition for more than 1,600 BCS graduates. The Birmingham Promise has also provided paid internships for another 350 BCS seniors so they can explore careers and develop job skills. These programs exist only for BCS students and families, so don't miss out. Scan the QR code and learn more. Brett, I got a question.
Uh-oh.
Ray, and it applies to you too. We are both BCS graduates. I'm about to retire. I wonder, can I go back and get a certificate and something else on the Promise for my next career, baby boy? I'm gonna have to talk to Mayor Woodfin and see if he can get me in, Ray. Let's talk about some of these first half stats, because we got some kids out here. They're not going to have to worry about the Promise, because I believe some of these cats going to have full athletic rides.
Yes, they are. They are Carver, they are winning the trenches. They are big time. They are mowing the lawn for 216 yards rushing.
Ow.
Yeah. And then Woods, listen to this. He has 115 yards already and 1 touchdown. And then Talbert, he has 58 yards and 1 touchdown. And then to make matters worse, Wade threw in 53 yards to add up to 216-yard rush. Then Wade was 6 out of 12 for 100 yards on the dot, but he has 2 touchdowns.
Wow, Brett. I mean, you've been giving us this play-by-play action. Did you realize how high the numbers were for Carver?
I actually thought those numbers might have been actually higher, because I'm watching how Wade has been, when he came out on his first series, if you remember, he ran in, and Carver had been working from a short field because of the bad punts by Hayden. So they were operating on a 50-yard field on the first, 3 possessions. So just think if they had gotten a decent punt, how much these yards would have been, because the offensive line of Carver are opening the holes for the running backs over there for Carver. So it might be a good thing that Hayden was shanking the ball and kept it a short field.
Ray, give us again those rushing yards, because Brett has been alluding to it all first half, how that Carver offensive line have really been making away.
And he was right on point, 216 yards and a half. That means you are more than Lauren. And like I said, Woods, 115 yards and 1 TD. And then you got Tober, he had 58 yards, but then he got some of them late. He got some of them after the tackle. A lot of missed tackles. He's hard to bring down. And then, like I said, Wade will run out the pocket. He ran out the pocket with 53 yards.
Absolutely. His yards after contact, man, probably account for half of those yards gained. Certainly an outstanding job. Thomas has been toting that rock, and I don't think it's going to change in the second half.
Now, here's the thing. I want you guys to keep an eye out. This is what I think is going to be a real player. I think the defense now is going to pin their ears back on Hayden, and they are going to be coming with everything but the kitchen sink. I think you're going to be seeing a lot of sacks in the backfield. I also believe that you're going to see the offense really open it up. If you saw where they started throwing the ball down the field, I think they're going to open it up now.
And you see the Carver Rams, they came out of halftime sprinting into their warm-ups and their stretches. We see them coming off, hype and getting it up. I don't know, man. They don't look like they have any let-up in the game plan.
I don't think that there's going to be any let-up. I think they're trying to make a statement to everybody in the state, in the BCS, and particularly in their region, that they are here to play. They're playing hard, and if you slip up just one bit on us, you're going to end up, we're going to take you to the woodshed.
And on the defensive side, I know in our stats we highlighted the pretty plays, the offensive work, but the defense has had a strong back tonight. Braden Stover with a sack, several tackles for loss. The defense is doing a great job for Carver. All right, foot the ball, and we are ready for the second half as Carver receives. Cover it, field it, pick it up. Oh, he's got a room. He's got a blocker, and he gets to the 50-yard line. Great return by the Carver Rams. Number 6, who's been coming off the bench very effectively on that. That was number 4, actually, on the return.
Yes. Number 4 for the Rams, Sneed.
So once again, as you alluded to in your comments, Brett, great field position for the Rams. Let's see if they can do something with it.
And here we go again. Rams are going to start in excellent field position on a short field. So now, when I come out, I wonder if Coach Carson, just to make a statement, opens up with a pass.
He might. I think sometimes, Brett, they hold way back a little. They want to, but you got to keep them in pocket because they got the running game. They got a 1-2 punch. Is this the best running game you've seen this year? But with the 1-2 punch, have you seen anyone better than our
Parker's?
Parker's, yeah. But they got a 4. They got a 4.
And they've got a stable of backs.
Yeah.
Oh, nice move to get away by Wade. Oh, he's scrambling now. He could just throw this one. I was gonna say away, but. Nice incompletion. Great effort by him to avoid a loss.
Now, I still don't know how Talbot missed that ball. It hit him hit him. Oh, I'm sorry, right in your hands. My bad. Yeah. But, you know, guys, if you're going to see Wade make plays like that, you're going to have to help him out.
We got an injured player on the field. We'll have an Aflac timeout right now. Give James W. Brown a call for your insurance need. James W. Brown, our Aflac independent agent.
Timeout on the field for an injured Wildcat player.
We certainly hope the young man can get up on his own power and get off and get back in the game. With 11 minutes and 39 seconds remaining, the score is 36-6. Carver with the lead from Carver High School.
Young man gets up, walks off under his own power. Almost looks like he may have gotten a little wind knocked out of him. For the Hayden Wildcats, number 45, Hayden Gutierrez gets up and walks off the field. That's always good to see. Ray, on stats, what do you think that Hayden, I mean, Hayden's really not.
Well, they put some stats up. They had, because Coastal, he had 83 yards. You remember, he busted 61-yarder earlier. He got on the scoreboard, so they gave him some yards. And then they got 60-yard passing.
Nice run by Kentrell Talbot.
Brings up 3rd down.
Talbot runs up, you know, the way he's ripping. And again, man, if you can really look at how the footwork and the work of the offensive line by the Rams, who are just opening, the line is becoming just porous as they're just moving Hayden out of the way.
Deep pass, beautiful spiral, caught, touchdown Carver. Wow.
Ray, there we go. As we said, they're going to come out, and I think they're going to start to air it out a little bit.
Yes. What a beautiful pass. I mean, nothing but air and spin on that ball. (42-6) is the score, spent pending the extra point attempt.
Wade is gaining confidence with each snap.
He really is, and that's going to bode well for them. And look at Wade out here now at the receiver slot, wide right. We've got a Wildcat quarterback in there who takes it, goes up the middle, and gets in for 2.
Carver, 2-point conversion is good. Harry October.
And the score is 44, I believe.
I think it is supposed to be 44.
44-6. The Rams may be putting together their most dominant performance in some time, fellas.
It's almost like you can't remember that when they started off, they're 1-1. They started late in the season behind everybody else, but the Rams are 1-1. Looks like if they keep playing the way that they are, they'll be 2-1. And I think they're serving notice to everybody in their region.
They are. Everybody except Briarwood.
Right.
I guess they're saying to them, we're going to see you in the playoffs.
We'll be
back. We'll be back. So the Rams get ready to put foot in the ball for the first time in the second half with a 44-6 lead, 10:56.
Now, Steve, also, you know that when Briarwood played Carver, that was a 22-36 game.
Yeah.
That was a 22-36 game.
So something's missing, isn't it? That couldn't have been the same defense and looked like only a portion of the offense that we saw.
And remember, Carver got started late than everybody else who had been playing.
Yeah.
So
they only
now,
had, what, one game before playing Briarwood?
They had one game. Everybody was on their second or going into their third.
That's right.
Game. So, you know, guys are still learning the calls. They're getting comfortable where they're playing. And, you know, now we're starting to mesh. And now I think tonight, third game. This is their third game, and now you're starting to see them starting to mesh.
I agree, man. And I wondered how that lack of playing experience would impact Carver, and I think we saw it last weekend. Short gain of about 3 yards.
Stokes, number 3, brings the runner for Hayden down from behind.
Number 3, Stokes on the tackle.
Second and about 7 on BCS under the lights.
Carver is just starting to, looks like they're starting to get into some sort of rhythm now.
Fake the handoff, play action, he tries to throw it short. Ooh, he is met by 2 Rams who take him down after a 2-yard gain.
The initial contact made by Stokes on that one. They read that play.
They did.
You know, they put the pressure on the quarterback, but the defensive back and the defensive end, they were shadowing.
They played discipline, didn't they, Brett?
They did.
That tells me they've been studying film, and the coaches have been talking to them about playing their roles and not overplaying. Again, this is not the same defense that faced Briarwood. Looked like we had some illegal motion on the offensive line for Hayden.
Carver's rolling, but you know, you get to the playoff, you're gonna need a kicking game. See, I'm not seeing the kicking game from Carver. I want to see somebody kick off. Against Briarwood, they stalled out inside the 20 because they had to go for it on 4th down because they can't kick the ball. You got to be able to kick the ball to get the playoff. Yeah.
That's the thing about developing a kicker.
Yes.
You have to work on it.
Yeah.
He's under pressure. He throws it up, and it's deflected by number 18 for the Rams.
Hicks pass incomplete.
Nice defensive play to bring up 4th and 12.
Unfortunately, number 18 is not listed here on the roster.
Brett, this defense is stepped up tonight. And what I'm saying is beyond speed. It's about the fundamentals that they're playing. It's obviously about film study, knowing what to expect on these plays, and these guys are executing.
Well, their tackling is crisp. They don't miss tackles. See the difference between them and Hayden. Hayden have missed a lot of tackles tonight. Carver is textbook.
Oh, he almost dropped that punt, and they only get about 3 yards out of it. Going back to your point, Brett, they may as well go with the 4th down.
Yes.
The way they've been going here.
Yeah. Now Carver starts again with a short field. Carver has started on a short field on every possession tonight.
And they haven't squandered it.
No, they have not.
They haven't squandered an opportunity at all. All right, 44-6. Man.
Ray, I was going to ask Ray, what do you think that does to the psyche of the team that keeps getting, their defense keeps putting place in a position where they are playing on the short end of the field?
Well, it takes away their confidence because the field is very short, and you don't have to go but halfway to get a touchdown. And Carver's hitting on all cylinders right now.
Oh, we got room, guys, and we've got Green, and he's going all the way for the touchdown with no laundry on the field. Wow. Wow. Tolbert again. My goodness. Short field, quick play, 6 points. And the Rams prepare for the extra point. With 8:59 to go. Go ahead, Carver. Wildcat, up the middle, 2 points, 52 is the tally.
2-point conversion is good.
This is a monumental beatdown being applied by the Rams.
I've never seen the Rams look this good.
Never.
They look sharp. Look at this run right up the middle, and that's it. Reed, the bottom of my shoes will say, "Hi, Mom."
Kentrell Tolbert. Shout out to the Carver Ram Alumni Association all across this great United States of America and the world. You're tuned in to BCS Under the Lights, getting a little taste of home. Foot the ball. Fielded at the 25, 26. Oh, he's got room, and he's brought down, though, by a strong left hand. Number 24 got his arm out there. Mignon Patterson on the tackle. All right, let's see what Hayden has dialed up. Great pass there by the ball boy. Chucked it about 25 yards. I don't know if you guys saw that. Go ahead, young fella. All right, Hayden desperately needs something positive right here for their guys. They've got two receivers to the left, H-back, and a receiver wide out to the right. Running, and he goes down. The turf got him on that one, didn't it? Brings up a second and 10. 8 minutes and 30 seconds in the third quarter.
Listen to the beats of the band right here.
Hayden back to pass, jump pass, complete. Missed one tackle. Oh, and he's brought down after about a 6-yard gain.
Hits, pass complete. To number 25, Philadelphia. Tackle made by Carver. Number 53, Chevrolet.
.755 as the ball is advanced due to the penalty. First and 10 from the 36 of Hayden. Man in motion, play action, quarterback right, no. He lost 4 yards. As you hear the Carver band.
Ray, what do you think, man, so far with the stats?
Well, they playing a lot of freshmen. And I think it's time that Carver get his starters out. It's time to kind of like get the starters out because Hayden's playing a lot of their freshmen right now. You know, they're a young team anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like they go 6 yards forward and then 4 backwards with the sacks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Second and 13.
What do you guys both think about that? You know, when you see a game probably getting out of hand, to get your guys experience and to make sure that, and I'm looking at from the standpoint
nice pop right there.
Of Carver, you know, trying to avoid, make sure you guys get out with no injuries. Nobody wants injuries. But also to get your guys some experience.
Yes, and that's when you start that's when you start making the subs. You got to make subs to get your guys out there because you got a big schedule coming up the second half of the season. So you got to make sure everybody's healthy. And when Carver is healthy, what I'm saying tonight, they're gonna give everybody a fit. If they play like they played tonight, they can give everybody a fit. But like I said, what's in their way is Rams and Winona right now.
Right.
3rd and 8. And I'm pretty sure that's on the mind of Coach Carson. So he's trying to build confidence, skill, and ability within his team to take on those two teams. As we see an incompletion for Hayden. Going to bring up a 4th down.
Hicks pass, incomplete, intended for Lehman. 4th down.
Fourth and 8. Hayden looking to the sideline to get their play. Will they be able to convert on a 4th down for the first time tonight? Back to pass, looking left, got a man in the flat. He doesn't see him. He throws it upfield, incomplete. Had a man down here in the flat who possibly could have gotten there, but we got a turnover on down.
Yeah,
Carver
but
Rams.
you had big boy breathing behind your back. You know, you hear them big feet coming behind you.
Oh, he heard it.
You hear that?
Got a great clip over the week of Coach Frank Warren of Parker exhorting his team in the locker room after the game. And, you know, he told his players and his coaches, we are here to go to the next level. And let's put this win behind us in essence, and we've got work to do. So Sunday, come in ready to work. And he said, if you don't want to work, don't come back. Players, coaches, don't come Sunday. And we see Carver, they're ready to go as they gain about 30 yards. Huge kudos to Coach Frank Warren, who is really building a powerhouse at Parker for Birmingham City School.
And just changing gears over there, Coach Jackson, 1-3.
Yeah, another story.
Over there. Now, again, he had 6 players out from the first game from Carver. You saw the difference of what the Rams looked like last week against Corner. Now,
absolutely.
I'm interested to see now what the. Wow, nice.
He broke about 5 tackles for 5 yards.
What do the Rams of Ramsey do now from here on out? I think they can possibly start to try to make a run.
Oh, yeah. They press on because Briarwood is going to be that team to beat. Obviously, they're in the catbird seat for 5A Region 5. But if Ramsey wins out, they could easily be in a position to – they wouldn't tie because Briarwood would have the tiebreaker. But certainly once you get in the playoffs, man, it's all open for everybody, right?
Oh, yeah. And what Ramsey got to do next week, it's going to be a lot of football played in Smithfield next week because you got Parker at Parker. Then you got Ramsey inside Legion Field. And they're going to play an undefeated Mountain team. And I know for a fact Ramsey will beat them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I hear you.
Yeah.
That sounds like one of those definitive Keith Mills.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Doesn't it?
I was like, you okay?
Wow. First down for the Carver Rams. 3 tackles broken, 4 tackles broken, and he's down to the 13-yard line. These Rams are playing Ram tough, and you cannot take them down with one man tonight.
Amari Pearson on that carry. Impressive tote of the ball right there over the tackles and got there. And what I like about the Rams running backs, they don't stop just on one contact. You have to complete the tackle.
And see what happened last year, they went over to Mountain. I did the game. They ran for over almost 300 yards on them on the ground. So ain't nothing really changed about Rams. They lost some key players, but they still got the same running backs.
Absolutely. Now they've added another weapon by the quarterback change. You put a skilled guy right out there to get the ball.
Yes, yes.
2nd and 9 for the Carver Rams.
The Mountain is undefeated, but what's going to happen is they hadn't seen a team like Rams. They hadn't seen a team like Rams. They 4-0, but next week, Rams will be waiting on them.
Homecoming for the Rams. Handoff up the middle for the Carver Rams. He broke 3 tackles. And touchdown. We got a flag out there. I don't know what that flag is for. Is excessive missed tackles, maybe?
Just like holding it came in late.
Because I tell you, those Hayden guys, they are not wrapping up. And the Carver Rams are running through it. Yeah, homecoming next week for the Ramsey Rams. Their homecoming festivities are Ramsey week. We got a holding on the Carver Rams is going to bag that thing up. Haven't been many flags tonight, Brett, as we said earlier, particularly on the Rams.
It's been a clean game played up tonight, pretty much, except for the couple of flags that we've had. Nothing really to complain about. And they're good calls. They've been good calls.
Oh, yeah. The Stripes do a great job, as always.
Now, we've talked about Ramsey. We've talked about Parker. We've talked about Carver. Here's the one that I think we're sleeping on is Winona. The Winona Dragons 2-1.
Nice run, gain of about 8 yards.
And I think, Brett, you hit it earlier today. You said you got to, or you or Steve said that on the pregame, they got to score points.
Got to score
points. 13 is not enough, and Ramsey found that out against Briarwood. You got to score more than 13. If you can't get to 20 in a football game, sometimes they're going to put you in trouble.
That's right, because you end up in a potential of one-score game.
Yes.
And late in the fourth quarter, anybody can put a good drive together if you got a decent offense. As we see Carver here bobbing and weaving, number 15 for the Rams, making a name for himself. That's Amari Pearson in for the touchdown. Oh,
was it a fumble? Looks like it was a fumble recovered.
The Carver coaches are saying touchdown, but the Stripes are saying a fumble. So it went into the end zone. So Carver will give it up. Their first flaw of the night, really. A fumble when they were about to tip this score close to 60. So the ball will be placed at the 20-yard line as it was recovered in the end zone by Hayden.
But back to Winona, 2-1. You said they've got to score points.
Yes.
This is the guy I'm keeping an eye on for Winona is Demenzi Taylor, the QB. He's a junior. He has 2 touchdown runs. You got senior wide receiver Ryan Fairness and senior running back Jamar Lee. Those are the guys that are going to have to put the Dragons on their back, and they're going to have to put it all together. And like you said, they're going to have to score, but the offensive line is going to have to help. The defense is going to have to keep people out of the end zone.
Woo, my goodness, man, you better look up. Kamari Harris says, I'm here.
Somebody shot Kamari Harris out of a cannon.
Yeah, they did, Brett. My goodness. A senior, he is.
See, we're knowing on tomorrow. So they got Broward coming to them. So that's a game they got to win.
Yeah,
they got to win. And if they lose that game, it's gonna put them in a rut because, like I said, they still got Rams and Carver to play.
2nd and 10. Pass to the right, caught, and they gang tackle him. Gains about 5 yards.
Now, Winona, you know, what I do like about BCS football, all of the teams that we have, they all have potential. You have some that are more developed than others. However, you've got potential. What did you say at the pregame? We have out of the 6 teams, we have 4 that could end up easily in the playoffs.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We did it last season.
Let's do it again.
And
3rd and 6.
You get 4 in, they can win. All of them got capabilities of winning.
Yes.
Whichever team comes out of this 5A Region 5 would definitely have a good shot. Pass up the middle. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
You know, just looking at the records, you've got Parker at 4-1. They're 2-0 in the region play and ranked number 3 in the state of Alabama. Winona's 2-1. They were idle last week. You have Carver, who is 1-1 and 1-1 in the region. Then you have Woodlawn, who are 0-4, but you have Ramsey at 1-3, and then you have Huffman at 1-2, and they're idle. They were idle, and then you know you have Jackson.
Picked off by number 58 for the Rams. Ashton Hall. Nice. How often do you see that screenplay gone awry, intercepted by the D-line?
Look at us, his friends. Look at all the team members. They're so happy for him. Yeah. Look how Adis is collapsing. Adis. We're happy for him to have that play.
It looked like he read the play. He read the play.
Film study and homework by the Rams.
But I just love how guys on his team are just happy for his success.
James W. Brown, Affleck timeout. And while we have him here, we just want to recognize again the scholar athletes at Carver doing a great job on and off the field. You know, off the field, as you look at that interception right there, off the field is what gets you on the field, fellas. Can't be on the field without good off the field.
That's right.
And our scholar athletes are doing a great job on the field, and we definitely give them kudos. September is Hispanic Heritage Month. It began September 15th, and it's going to roll over to October 15th. And so we recognize Hispanic Heritage Month in the Birmingham City School.
Good stuff we have going on in BCS.
Yep, absolutely.
Academically and stuff. Now, here's a little sad note for me. On Monday, do you know what time on the calendar it is on Monday?
Talk to me, Brett. No, I don't.
It is officially fall.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. That's a sad day for you. You're a summer guy?
I'm a summer guy.
I'm a fall and winter guy.
Yeah,
I'm a summer guy.
Absolutely. Ready for this break in the weather. Throw a little sweater on here and there, a little turtleneck, you know.
A little polo. Throw a little something.
First down for the Rams. Nice blocking, nice move. Oh, he gets outside, and he's still going, and he dives. I believe he got in there,
I believe he got in, Mr.
Unless
Brown.
he stepped out. That was, what, 41?
That's Gatton. That's Gratton. The linebacker, who's also running back, who's running the ball as well.
See, you always saying they need to sub Carver only has about 37. Everybody's playing already.
Well, now if you've been playing on defense, we're going to switch over to offense.
Exactly. They're just mixing up the positions a bit. Got down to the 3-yard line. Man, I declare I thought he made it, but the Stripes had certainly a better view than we do up here. So that's going to be 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Great run.
Look at that run right here. Boom. It's almost look. Oh, the bowling ball.
Yes. Looks like he did touch that line.
He did touch it.
Handoff up the middle. No, pass, screen. Slant. Nice. Nice slant. I love it. Great execution.
There you go. You got Reed on that slant.
To end the 3rd quarter with a bang.
It is now 52-6.
No, it's 58-6.
58-6, I'm sorry.
Pending the extra point.
My mathematical skills are a little wanting right now.
We've yet to see the Rams try to kick it to Ray's point. But you know, just like in the statisticians do now, I know in the USFL, they go for 2 more than 1. And they're going for 2. Up the middle, Talbert. He's in. 60-6 is our score at the end of the 3rd quarter. Well, it has become our tradition, our newly formed tradition for season 4 to identify a fan of the week. So let's go down to our lady of the broadcast, Miss Nikki Seaborn, with our fan of the game.
Hey guys, I'm here tonight with our fan of the game. Fan, tell us your name.
My name is Stephanie Vassar, Carver High School class of '88. Go Rams!
All right, that's our fan of the game. Steve, Brett, back to you guys.
That's tonight's fan of the game, sponsored by Hope Audio Visual, serving the community's audio-visual needs for 60 years. And we got 60 points on the board.
Oh, they matched.
Right on time. Go ahead, Holt AV. And our fan of the game.
Nikki Seaborn handling business.
Yeah, she handles it well. All right, the Rams get ready to foot the ball to get us started for the 4th quarter. The score, the Carver Rams 60. Hayden Wildcats 6.
And they got on the board first.
They did.
In the first stage with their first series.
60 unanswered points, I say. Wow. Ball fielded at the 23. Ooh, brought down on a high tackle at the 28. Ooh. All right, let's see what we got going here.
Christian on the tackle. Number 13 for the Rams.
And Brett, I mean, we keep looking forward. Yes, we're in the now, but we see what's coming forward, and we're looking at some big, heavy clashes in 5A. And I just had a flashback, Brett. You remember 2 years ago the Winona Carver game from right here down to the wire, man.
Yes.
So I think we're up for some more of that this year.
That was one heck of a game
It really
right
was.
here. Came down to it. The emotions on both sides. The fans that you saw in here, this place was rocking.
It was, and Wade was just a young sophomore quarterback. Had Demetrius Howard.
Howard, yes.
Yeah, man, that was a great game. Pass to the flat, breaks one tackle, bounces off another, and he's taken down. So yeah, we've seen our programs grow, develop. We've seen our coaches, and we can't give them enough accolades for these programs that they're building in Birmingham City Schools. And you know, this was really the flagship new building. when Carver was built. The new Carver.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Right here off Interstate 65. And this really was what began Birmingham and getting new schools. Fields, athletic fields for all of our high schools, and we're seeing the benefit. As you all said earlier, 4 teams potentially ready to make the playoffs and to go far.
Well, big run right there for Hayden, something that they needed all night. Number 27 bounces outside for them. You got Jacob Johnson, the 10th grader. So I know the defensive coordinator for Carver is not happy because even though the score is what it is, you still want your guys not to let up.
Absolutely. In this particular case, somebody wasn't on the field, so they had to burn a timeout, and I'm sure they're hearing about it right now.
Speaking of building, now they're building. Carver going to have his own football, softball and baseball field.
Absolutely, and that's certainly going to bode well for those sports. I mean, it's high time, man. These are the golden years as far as progress in developing our athletic programs across the board. You got flag football that has made a place for itself and many other sports. And we're going to take a quick break. Got about 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
Birmingham City Schools scholars learn to lead and serve. They travel throughout the country and around the world, excel in the classroom and on playing fields, tracks, and courts. The knowledge they gain leads to millions in scholarships. The lessons they learn today and nurturing they receive prepare our scholars to own businesses.
Tosses it up. Oh, what a defensive play. Outstanding play by number 24 for the Rams, Mignon Patterson.
Look like Charles Wilson in that number 24.
And that was a great defensive play, man. I mean, that could have been a reception, even though it was a fluke, just throw it up. But he didn't lose his receiver, and he went back and got his hand in. That should be a 2nd and 10 now. Handoff to the left. He's got room, and he gets a first down.
Hayden. Carried by number 27.
No, I'm good.
9:46 remaining in this game. Hayden trying to put something together. Ball on the Carver 31-yard line. Run around the left side. He's got room. First down, Hayden.
Hayden sees something on that left side over there, and they're pounding it out. But I think this is where Coach Carson probably has some younger guys in there now.
Yes.
Getting the experience.
They go up the middle this time and stuff. It's the run.
You know, this is where guys have to get that experience.
Yes.
You know, that bodes well. You can tell the really good teams that when they get ahead, they start putting their younger guys in to get that experience.
Yes.
And it pays off the next year, if not down the line in a season.
Back to pass is the Hayden quarterback, looking to the end zone, completed at about the 8, and he's tackled at the 5.
Hits pass complete to number 11, Raymond for Wildcat, first down.
First and goal for Hayden. The Carver Ram band keeping the crowd going here. Handoff, he's got room. Missed open field tackle, but the second man took him down. .737 and counting in the game. Carver has stepped up huge tonight.
Oh, they definitely have. You see Carver's defense. You're seeing guys coming in on that second cleanup on that tackle, but he should have been tackled on that initial hit.
I'm trying to remember the last time a BCS school scored 60 points, if ever, on Under the Lights, as the Rams stuffed that attempt.
A lot of penetration tonight.
Amari Pearson on that stop right there. That was just a big stop.
Yes.
We need someone to go back in the archives and give us a top score. I believe Carver might be setting a record or have set a record tonight.
60 points.
Yeah. And a stuff.
Look at that play there, number 51. There's our guys. He's been having a big night tonight.
As Brett said earlier, Hayden hadn't touched the end zone since the first quarter, and they're in now for a touchdown. No flags on the field.
Touchdown, Hayden.
A hard-fought score for the Wildcats.
What I will say about Hayden, you don't see him have any give up in him.
No, they still fight.
They still fight. They run hard.
Both bands sound so good tonight. You can hear them way across here. You can hear the Hayden band way across here. Yeah.
And Hayden prepares to go for 2. 5:40 and counting. The friendly running clock is in effect for the second half, with the score being what it is. Brett, for the first time, Ray, for the first time this weekend, I saw a running clock in a college game.
Never seen it before.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before. And we talk a little bit about that on the To The World podcast. And we'll just leave it there, because I'm going to get you guys' opinion on some of these blowouts that we've seen in college football.
Yeah.
As Hayden gets a score, 60-14 is where we stand currently. Hayden's going to put the ball. Carver will get it at least one more time.
Now, Steve, I was not aware that there was a running clock in college.
I wasn't either. I was looking at a game between a SWAC and an SEC team. Mm-hmm. And they mentioned that the coaches had agreed and they were going to run it because the score was a bit out of hand.
It keeps guys from getting hurt.
Yes.
It does.
And I think when college football first started, you got Cupcake City the first 2 or 3 weeks. But now as we get further into the season, it's gonna be some stand-up games.
Now I don't like that term, Brett. What about you? We talking SEC and SWAC. Who was the cupcake? Who are you referring to? See, watch out now. But no, I can't argue with you, man. The score will tell you who the cupcake was.
Yes.
Without question, you can't argue with that. Foot the ball by Hayden. Fair catch call. He bobbled it. He fell on it, and it's down at the 31. 3:49 and counting. Great job hosting this game by the administrative staff, the athletic department staff here at Carver High School. Beautiful crowd. The crowd came out. The visitors came out. Beautiful night for football in Birmingham, Alabama.
This is a beautiful night tonight. Beautiful. We've got a nice little breeze coming in here. Nice summer breeze, or as I would say, you guys like fall. The end of my summer breeze.
It's not summer anymore, Brett.
My summer breeze is going to go away, and then we're going to have that bitter bite headed our way.
3 minutes in the game. Carver in the pistol, handing it off. Up the, my goodness, a truck as we would call it. Not number 41.
Sneed.
Boy. Head down. Look at that boy. Helmet came off.
Oh, I
that
thought
boy
that
driving
was number
a Mack
4.
truck. That was 41.
41. That's Grattan. The linebacker. Here you go. Watch him on this play right here.
He sees
like a
Mack truck. Wow. Wow.
I'm going to date myself. That looked like some Larry Zonka with the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, and kudos to the would-be tackler, because guys don't hardly try to tackle anymore.
No, this guy, that kid squared up.
He did.
Yeah, that's a football player there.
Yeah, I like that, and I think that's why. But you got to take that risk, man. You got to. Too many guys today try to just get the big hit, and that's why we see so many big plays. But kid there did go for the wrap-up. Carver keeping it on the ground. Big boy again breaks a tackle, and he stiff arms and gets a first down.
I mean, see, I'm looking at now, Coach Carson today. He did tell me he has guys that are playing multiple positions that can play multiple positions.
Yeah.
Bratton played linebacker, and now you see he is clearly a running back as well.
Absolutely. Pistol formation, 2 tight ends. This is the big boy lineup. Fake the handoff, they're gonna throw it. He's open, a little underthrown though. He had an open receiver, and we know Wade can throw it 60 yards.
Yeah.
He just didn't judge that one right. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in this game. I guess Carver says we've never been in the 60s before. Let's get the most out of it.
Now, you know, we had to see Coach Carson there who's talking. He is, I will say this, great guy.
Yeah.
Top-notch guy, but the hardest interview to do. He will give you a 3-word sentence.
Yes.
He will get right.
Now, he's like Belichick when it comes to that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Phenomenal guy.
He ain't gonna give up any secrets.
Off camera, phenomenal guy.
He'll give up no secret.
Nothing. Nothing.
Now, I call him on the phone. We talk over an hour.
Oh, he's chit-chatty.
Yes, as that was, I believe, our last play. Carson calls off the Rams as we watch the clock wind down. They're going to go ahead and line up here at the 50 because the play clock is on their side as well as the game clock. What a night. What a victory. It's in the books for the Carver Rams. Oh, my goodness, this should have been their homecoming. 60-13, taking it to the Wildcats. Congratulations, Carver High School.
Absolutely. Great night. The way that they started out, you know, was looking a little shaky on the first play, but they never looked back after that.
Absolutely. They didn't look back. And as you mentioned, kudos to Hayden. They didn't quit.
Yeah.
They didn't look back. They kept looking forward, kept playing ball. And we're certainly commendable to them and their coaching staff, their band, and their fans for coming out to celebrate with us tonight. Well, next we're going to have a big showdown. A big showdown. A showdown between the Parker Thunder and Herd and the 7A Hoover Bucks.
Yes, that's going to be a big place. What'd you say in Smithfield, Ray?
Smithfield, Alabama?
That place is going to be rocking.
And Parker handled them last year.
Yes, they did. In Hoover.
And they are expected to handle them this year.
Yes. Yes.
Well, Hoover have been struggling this season. I think they've already lost 2 or 3 games. 3 games, I know 2 for sure.
Well, as a homer, we're expecting them to get another one next week.
Oh, yes.
That'll be Friday night, September the 26th, right here on BCS Under the Lights. The Birmingham Promise, if we could get that in before it's time to go down to the sideline. It gives all Birmingham City School graduates a chance to go to college tuition-free. The Birmingham Promise pays any tuition cost not covered by federal aid. Whether your goal is to get a certificate from a community college, a 2-year diploma, or a 4-year degree. Since 2020, Birmingham Promise has paid almost $15 million in college tuition for more than 1,600 BCS graduates. The Birmingham Promise has also provided paid internship for over 350 BCS seniors so they can explore careers and develop job skills. These programs exist only for BCS students and families, so don't miss out. Let's go down to the field.
Coach, great game. You guys came out pushing the pedal in the second half. Talk to me a little bit about that.
That's what we talked about a little bit. I think we get out to a fast start in most games. I think the finish was what we came in at halftime talking about. I think they did a great job of just finishing.
You got J.O. next game. How you feel about your guys going into this next game?
City game, all records are out the window, so I think they're going to play hard. We're going to play hard. We just got to see how it come out.
Good game, Coach. Looking forward to you keeping it going, man.
Appreciate you, Justin. Outstanding. Now, he mentioned something there. We didn't talk about that. J.O. and Carver. I mean, the Fight Joes are up-and-coming program.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, guys?
And he got his quarterback now, so they're going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be tough.
Absolutely. The Fight Joes.
Jackson Olin is 2-1.
Yes.
Now, Carver comes in 2-1.
Man, that's going to be a great one. September is Attendance Awareness Month. We need you in school, and kudos to our principals, our assistant principals, our central office administration, because the Birmingham City Schools is leading the state in our attendance, knocking out chronic absenteeism at a high level. So kudos to all those teachers that have those students willing and ready and wanting to come to school. Attendance Awareness Month. Let's give our scholars the best chance for academic success by maintaining attendance in school. Send them to us, parents. We love them, and we want them with us. September is also Hispanic Awareness Month. We have a very diverse school system in the Birmingham City Schools, and as is being celebrated across the nation, September 15th to October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month. We salute our Hispanic students, our Hispanic staff, and we salute all of those who are tuned in to BCS Under the Lights. BCS sponsorships. Now, you need to be a part of this. You've heard about our great sponsors. We've been spitting them out throughout the broadcast, and you need to be one. Get your name on the list. Reach out to our very own Nikki Seaborn, the lady of the broadcast, and you can sponsor a segment. Hey, if you're a church out there, if you are a business, if you are a school, reach out to us because we can get people flowing into your institution.
Yes.
Contact Nikki Seaborn today. See Seaborn at bhm.k12.al.us. We're going to let you talk about Cray. Go ahead and talk about the Cray podcast, Sugar Ray.
Well, it's going to be interesting this week because I got a girl from Winona. She's trying to make the Olympics. She's a track star. She's from Winona, so I'm going to have her on the podcast. She's from Birmingham City School, from your hometown. You cut through the woods and stuff, Winona.
You know
Said he cut through the woods.
Me and my boy Hacksaw right here. Tell him, Hacksaw smiling. You know exactly about the cut, baby. Yes, sir. Outstanding. Check out Cray, and then check me out on To the World, Birmingham To the World. We're going to be asking a question about, is it worth it? Is it worth it, Brett, for our SWAC schools to get beat down, I can't say it no other way, by teams for a check? I'm going to tape your response, and I'm going to have it ready for our viewers. Let's go forward now to look at our fan of the game. Once again, we're thankful to Hope AV, man, for sponsoring our fan of the game. See, it's the fans that makes this all worthwhile, guys.
Absolutely.
Because the fans come out to support their children, to support BCS Under the Lights, and we are working for you. So to our fan of the game, safe travels, and the sponsor, Hope Audio Visual.